combatants. So right now, you're being aggressive, right? So you're violating my Third Amendment right because I'm quartering with an enemy combatant.
It is what it is. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe, but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. If what you've always believed in was not considered treason, is this what we moving right in usual with no meaning? Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels and demons.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing good. So I thought after I released that little video, a lot of comments, so I thought I'd go live with that, and then also want to talk, give you everyone's opinion on Omaha. And I watched the video, so now I'm understanding his goals and his platform he's running on. His platform is super. Are you? Oh, I guess she's doing something. Okay. So yeah, yep, Stream Alice is here. So yeah, his platform's interesting, but yeah, I want to talk about NNP first. So what do you guys think? So he took the funds out of some PayPal pool or some PayPal something in April. Um, so, but there's no telling that that's actually the one that he's been going on about. Like Omaha wants you and me to lose his number, King, like he's of importance. Oh, that's hilarious. You talked to him? You come on up, Extortion Watchers. Have you talked to him recently? That's funny. He's worried about us, but yet this morning he was going out yelling and posting this shit on YouTube, but he wants to be mayor. It's not a good look. It's really not a good look. Lavender, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. So what do you think with the whole NN News Now Patrick's thing?
I haven't watched the video yet, to be honest.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, why not?
I've been busy.
Oh, okay, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, Karen.
Got
Oh,
Mandalorian on, that's why it's so loud.
Mandalorian. Well, actually, yeah. Someone sent me an email and was like, because they can't hear anything over your TV, is what they were saying. So, is there a way we can go to a different room while the TV's on? Maybe, or just
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that would probably work. That way, no one can, That way, there's no worries or anything. All right, police de-escalation unit. So yeah, so essentially, he sent me some text where he showed me that he decided to he deposited the check on the 16th. Now it could take a couple of days for the funds to be available, but then again, there are some funds that are available right away. It's the law; they have to be. Like I think it's 200 or a percentage of it or something like that. But then the rest takes a few days. I'm thinking by today, if not yesterday, the full funds should be available. And I'd say, like I'm thinking, give him till Monday in order to, deposit the crap and, do it. And hopefully he screen records it. And, that's all taken care of. That's the only thing I can really think. What's up, Rocky? See, that a new, is that a new channel for you, Rocky? Well, that's
Is
what I'm
that
hoping.
better?
That is better. Thank you. So, yeah. So just, I want you to give him a little bit of time. And then if he still fucks up, he fucks up. That's just the way that is. So yeah. So anyone else want to come on up? Rocky, you want to come on up, and or whoever, Cat or whoever? You guys can come on up and discuss this. Oh, just a new logo. Okay, cool. So what do you think, Lavender? Since you're the only one up here, you
What?
gotta have kind of have to help me out here because you're the only one up here today.
Ooh, yay. No, I was wanting to talk more about the Omaha thing.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh,
Just
we'll get to
one
that.
thing at a
Okay.
time. One thing at a time. Oh, Rocky's here.
Yeah. Uh, it really doesn't matter to me what Patrick does. Um,
Okay.
he's still a piece of crap. He's not
Yeah,
gonna stop begging. He's not
that's
gonna.
true.
Can't stand the boy.
Yeah, I understand, and also, May, yeah, that was what he took out of PayPal. But also, we also got to think of how are we to know that that's the PayPal donation, PayPal pool that everyone's worried about. You know, it just shows it just shows him taking out, and it also doesn't show his balance. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that are still questionable, but
He's lied too much, too often about stupid stuff that this that he can't be trusted.
yeah. What do you think, Rocky?
How's it going, guys?
Going all right.
Rocky.
So what do you think, Rocky, about the whole Patrick thing? And
Uh, I don't really, I don't care much for him. I do think that there could be an issue with the time right now, as far as it may be just a little early.
mm-hmm.
I have my doubts about what he's going to actually do anyway, but
Yeah, a lot of
depending
people
on
do.
what kind of check that was and where he's trying to deposit, it still could be a little early for that.
Yeah,
In all fairness.
yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be fair about it. I mean, again, I have my doubts, just like you do, Lavender, and just like you do, Rocky. But at least I'm hoping with the thing that has to do with St. Jude's kids, I'm hoping like he comes through.
Really?
I want to give him the benefit. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Sue me.
Yeah, but you always give the benefit of the doubt. Every time someone screws up, it like starts over.
No, agree.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good trait to have,
Not,
that
but
you
I
don't
understand what you're
hold on
saying.
to things.
I
But
understand what you're saying. But yeah, when they're wrong, I don't like, whoa, no, they didn't, like, no, they're fucking wrong. That's just the way it is, but, and I want to give them the opportunity to, disappoint me when it can, kind of like Taco does. What's up, Taco?
Taco.
What happened to no panels till Sunday?
Well, then I was noticing all the chat in the video I released today. So I'm like, I want to have a panel discussion about this.
Yeah, I don't know if I watched I didn't get a chance to watch the video yet, but
See,
You guys watch you guys come into the stream. Don't watch the video. What's up with that?
I saw you're live, and I was like, I gotta give Kenny crap for being live.
All right, there we go.
But you know what? At this point, if he donates money, I'll be happy he donates money.
Right. I'm not going to forgive him, Denise. It's just, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's got a history of this type of thing. So yeah, history is against him, and more than likely, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just hope. Maybe I'm just hoping. I'm too hopeful. Maybe that's a problem. What do you think, Taco? Am I too hopeful?
I think you're a little bit too hopeful. For me, I just don't believe whatever amount
Oh,
he
look who it is.
actually.
It's the mayor himself, or the
I thought he
soon-to-be
didn't want
mayor.
to talk to you.
I thought he didn't either. Well, let's let him come up and talk about how he doesn't want to talk to me.
Sure.
Oh yeah, did you guys catch that stream a minute ago? A little while ago?
I
No.
saw his one way in the morning, like a 7 or 8 this morning. He was like going somewhere.
It was just a little bit right before you did your video. Yeah, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, hey, if he can pull it off, cool. But I can't wait to get him up here because I want to ask him some questions about his platform because I
Maybe
don't I
it's
don't think he quite understands the powers that the mayor has.
Exactly.
maybe it's
More to
maybe
it
it's
than a
his
title.
verbal warning to you about taking down your videos of him.
Maybe there he is. What's up, Omaha?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I was irritated yesterday, man. Hold on, my bad. Shit. My bad. Yeah, I was irritated yesterday, man. I think 2 days ago I was irritated too. So I went to jail. People thought I was lying. Or they thought that Chuck was lying that I went to jail. So I don't understand when people think I was just fucking lying about going to jail. Because, yeah, I love to go to jail or some shit, you know? So,
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
I don't
anyone
think
thinks
any of
you're
us.
going to jail.
I don't think anyone thought you weren't going to jail.
No.
yeah, so Sasha, whatever her name is, said something about that. Oh, we don't know if he's lying. What county he's in? Why? There are reasons. I don't like his statement. I'm not releasing the entire video. I'm innocent, obviously. If you check Chuck's version, my version has more clarity. My version, I didn't do shit. You know, they didn't tell me why they were detaining me. They didn't say nothing about detainment. I asked about being detained, and he didn't want to talk. He didn't want to say shit. You know how cops do it, where they try to avoid answering the question. So I walked away. You know, I'm not detained. I'm gonna go walk away. You know, you're not telling me anything, you know, legal, you know. So I walked away. And next thing you know, I get surrounded by 3 state troopers, 7 county sheriff officers show up on the scene. And one dude had his finger on the trigger. I noticed it right away. So I pointed my camera more towards him. And I'm like, this dude about to shoot the shit out of me, dude. I seen his finger on it because I noticed a few things when this cop was racist, man. I told him straight up what it was, man. You know, and what happened in Omaha is that an officer shot an unarmed man, and they won't release the video. They're trying to say the man struggled, and I'm like, well, just release the video, release the copy of the video, and if there's any personal information, redact it.
They
But
told you they're going to release the video as soon as they're done with their investigation.
why don't
Why
release
are
it
you
now?
saying they won't?
Why they don't release it now though? Well,
That's
it doesn't
procedure.
look.
They're doing an investigation.
So they can release it.
But
That's-
they don't want to. But they don't usually want to release information out to the public when they're conducting an investigation. They don't want to hinder the investigation, so they'll do it after it. Just how they.
I don't think it hinders anything. Whatever the conclusion they're going to come up with, they're going to come up with regardless.
Well, it's just the way they do it, man. I mean, just like stores, they open at 6 o'clock. They say they open at 6 o'clock. They don't open at 5:55. They don't open at 5:59. They open them at 6 o'clock. It's just procedure.
If they're still interviewing witnesses and stuff like that, they don't want to have the video out to influence the witnesses.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It's just the way they do
the
things,
video shows everything, though. You don't need witnesses if there's video. I mean, if the video shows the whole incident, why not release it? And it shows the whole thing. It shows the whole thing, man.
I'd like to see your full video. Not only that, I would like to see 3 different videos. I'd like to see your whole video. I like to see the surveillance video of the gas station where you were at prior to the police arrival, and also the police body cam. And I think then you can get a real good picture of what exactly happened in the sequence of events.
Well, here's
I'd
the
also
thing.
like to see
the only camera that you're probably gonna get. I mean, you can try to get the gas station. They're working on it, obviously, and my lawyer is going to be working on getting that gas station camera too. The police don't have body cams in that city, and the state troopers didn't have dash cams or body cams, and I'm like, what the fuck? So they were all cursing at me now.
Yeah, let's just defund the police so they never get body cams and dash cams.
That is so fucking sad.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. You're not an auditor, then. You don't know what it's like to interact with police officers. The one thing they should have is body cams. Now, if they gotta buy them themselves, it doesn't cost that much.
Asian, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He's saying they should have them, and also it depends on the size of the force. If it's a small force, they're not going to have the same funding as, say, let's see, Washington D.C. is not going to have the same funding as, let's say, Ferndale. They're 2 different cities, 2 different populations. they're not going to have the same amount of money. So maybe Ferndale isn't able to get them like Washington D.C. is able because they have to spend it on other crap.
Yeah, no, that's exactly my point though, is if you're on the side of, hey, we should defund the police, then you can't complain that all police officers don't have body cams or dash cams when you get into an altercation. That's my point.
That's
Right?
a good point.
So you have to be under the belief that we shouldn't defund the police. We should actually give them more money and restructure their training in the way that they're taught so that every officer on the field that responds to traffic incidents or 911 calls have body cams, have tasers, and have beanbag shotguns so that they don't have to just default to using their service revolver because their service revolver can be deadly in any circumstance. That's my point. We can't defund the police. We need to give them more money so that they can have the equipment to do their jobs so that lives are not unnecessarily lost.
Absolutely.
Okay, but no, you're right as far as that. But we should defund them in the sense that they shouldn't have military grade weapons and sniper rifles, and they're walking
Why
around
should they
with
not?
AR-15s.
Right.
They're walking around with. They're not supposed to be militarized. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
It's supposed to be
militarized. Why-
community.
Well,
Dude, let
also
me
here,
talk. Dude, let me talk. You were talking shit in my video earlier today, I believe.
Yeah,
But
I have a question for you about that later too.
no, that's fine. I'll answer it the best I can. But
Can
yeah,
I,
if they
can I
don't,
just say hello to the panel real quick?
and
man,
Omaha. Hold
why-
on, Omaha. Hold on, guys. Yeah, let's say hi in a minute. Hold on. But before you start, Omaha, if you really truly do have aspirations to run for mayor, let this panel here be your start. You have to. These are going to be this is going to be a video that your constituents are going to be seeing that are going to want to vote for you, and you want to present yourself in the best light, right? So my suggestion to you is make it sound like you're talking to the media, and you want people to vote for you. That would be my guess. Start here and prove to us that hey, you can at least be cordial and have a good conversation, and because that's going to go a long way if you really do want to be mayor, dude. I'm just saying.
yeah, well, I'm trying to run, but the chances of me winning are slim right now. But you never know; things could change,
Well, the
And
point is, play it like you're going to win it. If you don't go in to lose, right? You win. So you got to give yourself the best advantage you can. All right. So first, before we continue, Asian, you want to say hello? Go for it, sir.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to say hello to Lavender. I hope you're feeling better. Rocky, how are you? Taco Josh, always a fan. What's up, Omaha? I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing all right,
Thank
bud.
you, Asian.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
So,
No.
all right. So, Omar, first thing I just want to let you know that. All right. So, I was watching your video and I'm looking at platform. Now, I'm all for a platform of legalize weed, but you're not going to get that done at the mayoral level. You're going to have to be a governor, and then all that stuff's going to happen. It's not going to happen as mayor. It has to be at a state level, not at the city level.
It can actually be done at a city level, and actually, if the city council approves it, they can get it enacted. The only thing that could possibly happen on a state level is that the state can go and block it, because the city of Omaha has their own gun laws, while the rest of the state doesn't. So the state absolutely could block the move, but I don't think that would look good on them if they
Well,
did.
you can decriminalize it maybe, but you're not going to be able to just the cities have to go by state guidelines, state laws. The state sets the guidelines. The city laws can't contradict the state laws. So again, you're gonna have to do it at a state level. Gun laws are a little different because the state has, you know what I mean, is maybe a little different. But as far as that, yeah, you're not going to get it done at a mayoral
Here's
level.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it happen, right? And if the state blocks it, then guess what? We'll deal with that. But I'm gonna make an attempt to make it happen. The city council can approve the bill if I win. The chances of me winning are slim to none, though. But I will make the attempt. All you need is 1,000 signatures, which I'm gonna go get the petition today.
It doesn't cost any money or anything. You just need the signatures.
No, just go and grab it. I don't know the fees of it though. But once I get 1,000 signatures, I will qualify for the ballot for March, for April. I think it's at the beginning of April. You go on the ballot, and then they do debates and stuff like that. within that time frame, and then they pick who they want to be mayor. But the
Mhm.
mainstream media or the local media here is not going to try to cover me because I'm not for police. And what I found out today is that the mayor's office issued press credentials. So yeah, the mayor office issues press credentials because I was trying to
Mhm.
figure out how to get press credentials, just so that way if there's a scene that happens in Omaha, I can go up and go even further into the scene. That
You can
because
get
sometimes
them online too.
yeah, but I want it to be City of Omaha issued. That way,
Gotcha.
I don't. There is no excuse if the cop try to talk to me. I'm media. I'm press. Here's my press credentials. Cause they already know who I am. It's not like I can hide my identity. They know
Well,
exactly who I am in Omaha.
well, if you get them online, I don't think it's really different. It's just
No, I'd rather be
it's
issued for the City of Omaha though.
okay. Fair enough. All
I
right.
want to be in my
So
city.
I want to give everyone to ask you some questions about your little, if they want to,
Go
um,
ahead, bud.
current aspirations and goals. Lavender, you got anything?
You do realize that once you are in this race, you're going to be subject to what you have done to other people. Like there are going to be people in your face with the camera following you around.
That's fine. I'm being followed right now. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Don't bother me.
Rocky?
I don't have anything to say about running for mayor. I just want to
Would
stay
you
out
have
of that.
anything for him at all?
We added some words in his stream a little while ago, but we'll probably circle back around to that.
Okay. Taka.
Mayoral wise, let's see. Are you running for one of the two parties? Are you going to go independent?
Well, it's not was it bipartisan? They don't have Republican or Democrats, but you could register for that. I'm an independent, man. I'm because I believe that there are good good talking points on Republican side and Democrat side. Like I'm pro gun, even though I'm a felon, I'm pro gun. So I like my guns. You know what I'm saying? If I can have guns, I would. But I don't want to get indicted on some bullshit.
Mhm.
You can run with a
That's,
criminal record.
you can?
You
Okay.
can run in the state of Nebraska, after you complete your sentence, after 2 years, you can go to vote and you can run for office after 2 years. And it's been 3 years since I've been in jail in Nebraska. It's been actually almost 4. So
Hi,
yeah.
Denise.
Good it is.
So
And
so go ahead.
How do you plan on financing your campaign if you get the 1,000 signatures? Because once you get that part, you gotta get the canvassing materials and everything like that.
Well,
If you're
here's the
taking this
thing.
seriously.
Well, here's the thing. I am taking this seriously. My funding is going to be a little off because I'm not rich. I don't have rich people giving me money, And then if I were to have rich people giving me money, I wouldn't even take it just for the simple fact that the things that I'm trying to achieve is more of transparency. Why? Like I want the cops to be able to release all body cam footage. If you ask for body cam footage right now, they don't have to release it to you. They like to say we're filming too, but yet you can't get access to it. I think that there should be a policy in the Omaha Police Department that they should be able to release all body cam footage when requested within a reasonable amount of time. And that's fair because we pay taxes to fund the police department. And I think it's only fair for them to be transparent. Because if we do something wrong, we have to suffer, right? But if they do something wrong, then they can cover up. And I don't got time for all that. So if I become mayor, we're gonna be fully transparent, and that's the way it is, whether it's good or bad. So
Yeah, Asian, you got anything? And what's up, Paulie?
What's up? I just came here to see what my sidekick Asia was doing. Cheater!
What's up, Paulie, man? A lot of love for you. And welcome to Denise. I don't think I've ever met her, so welcome up to the panel.
I
As
see
far
you're
as,
in chat.
Oh.
Yeah, she comes. She's been up once or twice before. She doesn't come up very often, but it's good to have her back up again.
Oh, cool. Well, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Are we,
Doing very well. Happy Friday.
Guys,
to you.
I'm gonna hop down.
No.
all right, Taka. So, Asian, you got anything for Omaha?
I mean,
as far as
I
food?
don't have anything yet because it seems still relatively new. But I guess like initially, Omaha, are you doing this more as sort of like as like you're doing this for a reason, like just to make a point, or you really like going to go full bore into this, like 100%? You're gonna really try and be part of the election and get on the ballot and all that stuff.
So yeah, here's the thing. I'm full in. I'm going in all the way.
Okay.
I am not going to be like every other politician. I'm not going to be professional. I'm going to be me. If you don't like it, you don't have to vote. But I would recommend you look at my background, which is my YouTube channel, right? You look at my YouTube channel. You look at other YouTube channels that talked about me, of course, because there are those too. And you can go online and look me up on Google as well. So, I mean, you can easily search my name and I'm going to pop up. So if you want to run for me, run on the ideas, not on my manners of speaking. I'm trying to make change. And sometimes change has to happen at an aggressive pace. You got to be aggressive to get what you want, especially out of the police, because the police will not be transparent. It doesn't matter. Trump's in there, but I guess he's rich. So, I mean, I guess he can't really use him as a conception rule. But I believe that if I put in enough work and if I put in enough effort, I could possibly win. Not, my main thing is getting that 1,000 signatures. The first thing I'm focused on. And once I get the 1,000 signatures, then I'll start doing it. I got business cards, flyers, and I'm gonna try to get a billboard. They got some. You can get some for like a week. They're pretty much cheap. They're pretty cheap. I didn't know how cheap they were, but like a week they went $300. So if I save my money, work, and just stay in Omaha and do what I'm gonna do, I could probably meet the funding at a minimum rate. I'm not gonna get a lot of money from donations because I just don't want that. And I would hate to lose a race and people donate it to me.
All right, Carl, you got anything for him?
Do it.
Hey, Carl.
Hey. I say.
Oh, sorry, Carl.
I say. Do it.
Hey, Kenny, I've never been on your panel before. I wanted to come up and ask Omaha.
No. You're one of those ladies that hate to see a person. Here's the thing. No, go ahead, ask questions. Go to ask questions. Ask questions.
You haven't even heard her yet.
Yeah, you haven't heard her, dude.
I heard her comments.
I simply asked that question because I was under the impression that felons cannot run for office. But don't fucking label me as one of those ladies. You don't know me. So let's get that straight first.
You're one of those people. You're one of those people that hate to see a person succeed in something else. Like there are people that are like that. You would question. You would question.
See, here's the thing, Omaha. This isn't the way you want to act if you're running for the mayor. You don't want to act.
So somebody that wants to run for mayor probably shouldn't approach people asking questions in the manner that you just did.
I agree with that. I agree.
A little, friendly reminder. You're going to face a lot of different opinions and questions and stuff if you're running for mayor. And I didn't even come at you sideways or anything like that. I just I wanted to ask you a question. You're going to have to get used to that, man.
I'm very used to it. People are always asking me questions. That's not the issue. It's where people want to. Oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. One of those type of people, and that shit.
When did I say?
I just hate people like that. I can care less if you think you can do it. I'm going to try, and if I win, I win, and if I lose, I lose. But at least I make the attempt to do it, and that's where I'm talking about.
The qualification.
Can I ask you something?
I have.
When did I say that you can't succeed at this? When did I say that? Because I asked you a question.
No, you just
a clarifying question.
Have a good day, Mel.
Yeah. Okay, Omaha. Here's the thing: you really can't be acting like that if you're going to run for mayor. People are going to ask you questions, come at you very bad. started a question. For some reason, you went off on her, which was really rude. And you can't do that sort of thing running for mayor. You shouldn't do that thing in general anyway. Just think about
I
it.
don't even know what I did.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Katie, you didn't do anything wrong. And hello, by the way. In
Hi,
Omaha,
Aiden.
in Omaha, I would really use like these panels just as practice. And I'm just being very honest with you. If you really want to become mayor, I think what everybody is telling you and the feedback they're giving you is spot on. You should use these types of panels to like train yourself to be a little bit more patient, because at the end of the day, once you get on that ballot, right? There's going to be a lot of scrutiny, dude. People are
Mhm.
going to ask you very, very tough questions. And some of those questions are going to get under your skin and you're going to get upset at it, Omaha. But you got to use these types of environments now to like train yourself and practice to stay cool and calm and collected.
And it's
And
going
I
to be
was just
tougher.
coming
It's
up
going to
here
be
to ask
tougher
you
for
a
you than
couple of
most people.
softball questions. Um,
These are
my
easy
first
questions,
one
man.
was you say that you want to make a change. What's your message? What do you want to change?
I want to change the way the police work. All right. For example, body cams is a top priority of mine as far as like transparency. The police, Omaha Police Department in Omaha, Nebraska, they like to hide their body cams. They're not publicly accessible, which should be public. It should be publicly accessible. So what I would do is make a policy, because being a mayor, you're the head of the Omaha Police, but you're like the boss. You're like
Right. I know.
I would make a policy, or at least call out for a policy, to make those cameras accessible to the public, because everybody has the right to see that you can see you do your job. Now they gotta have a reasonable amount of time to give you the body cam. Sure, I understand that, probably a week at the latest, depending on the situation. But it doesn't. It should be publicly accessible, and the police just don't want to release those body cams, and I feel like they always try to tell me that, oh, we're recording too. Well, is it publicly accessible? No. Why then you're not recording? In my eyes, you're not recording. And that's
Okay. That's good. Okay, good. Are you going to bridge the gap between yourself and your officers? If you're their boss, are you going to work with them? Because it appears that you are, you being an auditor, you do not like the police. If you're going to be their boss, how are you going to handle them and have the community come together, opposed to you being, more or less abusive to them and just, I don't know, creating more of a divide? That's my question.
I am a constitutional auditor. So what that means to me is that I have to be fair on both sides. Just like I said in the live stream, which the video is still processing. It should be up soon. I said if the officer is right, then I will acknowledge that he's right. But when he's wrong, he needs to be punished. Because in a sense, being fair is the ultimate way, to show justice and to be very transparent. For example, let's say I do something wrong. Let's say I beat somebody's up. I beat up somebody, right? I go to jail for that. Why for the police? If they're wrong, then they should suffer the same consequences if they're wrong as any other person would. And if they're right, well, then we'll call out and I'll acknowledge that they're right. Now, if I get a lot of scrutiny behind it, that's fine. But when they're right, they're right. You can't argue that. So I would be fair and transparent. I don't like the cops. Sure, I don't like them. But I will be very transparent.
All right, so
I
I
think
want to give Denise.
Hold on.
Yeah, I want to give Denise the
Hold on,
chance.
guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I had one very last question for you. Just one more and I'll get down, if that's okay.
Well, I want Denise has been like after for me. I just want her to ask her question, then we can get back to you, and then we'll go to.
Okay, yeah.
And don't nobody jump down yet.
Hang
I
out,
just
Katie.
got here, especially if that's you talking, Katie.
Katie, stay up.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn, Denise.
Well, he's not here yet. He went somewhere. So anyway, so Joe Cool, what do
Hi,
you,
are you able to hear
I
me?
don't. No,
Yeah,
but
Denise.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. It's
Are
all
you
about
able to
being.
hear me?
We
Yeah, I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
you, babe.
Yes, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Omaha,
But
let
here's
Denise.
the.
Omaha, hold on. Let Denise ask you the question. Go ahead, Denise.
Denise.
Okay, hi. I just had a couple questions for Omaha. Hi, Joe.
You're so sweet.
The questions that I had for Omaha are, first of all, he blocked me because I said his apartment was dirty. Can you unblock me now?
Omaha, why are
I,
you blocking Denise, man?
Oh,
I
come
block
on.
whoever I want. But
Well, continue,
I'll be
Denise.
nice about it today,
Continue.
and I'll go to my creator studio settings and unblock you. How about that?
There you go.
That's kind of a weak reason to freaking block somebody, Omaha.
You know what? I'm tired of being disrespected. I have been through a lot of shit already. So
Well, then maybe not run for mayor because
Okay, that would
you're
be
gonna
nice
get
because after that
disrespected.
robbery and I saw all that stuff all over the place.
yeah, well, it was destroyed. All right, I didn't do that. Oh,
That's
yeah,
neither
Joe,
here
I want
nor
to
there,
talk to you. I
Denise.
want to talk to you, but let me answer these questions. I'm going to talk to you because what you
I
said
was
on. Let
thinking
me.
that you needed to clean it up a little.
Well,
That
I
was
mean,
not your question, was it?
you said something to me on about Liberty Bird, like fuck him and all that, and I'm like, dude, you said I've always gotten donations to get bailed out, but every time I've been to jail, I bailed myself out. If I have the money, I won't ask for shit. I will bottom myself out.
You
And the only
talking to
reason why
me?
I asked this, yeah, I was talking to you. And the
Okay.
only reason why I asked for money was because my bond, because normally I would get 10%. In Indiana, I get 10%. But for some reason, they would not give me 10%. I don't know if it was just the way they county worked, or yeah, I think I know the reason to it. They fucking did that dumbass shit.
Omaha,
But
if you
I
saw
think
the whole
Denise.
stream, then when I hopped up there, someone said, Joe, will you go live and put on your shit a bid? Omaha went to jail. I like, fuck you. That nigga go to jail every 2 weeks. I can't afford my own shit. Fuck that nigga. Yes, I did. And then Chuck said in chat, if you watched the damn thing, and I bet you did, you're just in your feelings. I saw Chuck say, Omaha doesn't ask for bread. And I said, oh, I stand corrected. If these niggas trying to railroad him, anybody first couple times I'm down, I will help him any way I can. That I turned on a dime, bro. Any motherfucking in trouble, yes. Any motherfucker where they do that extortion shit like with blind justice, where they make you pay the whole shit, yes, I'm down to help. But dude, a cat who goes out there and takes his own responsibilities and gets arrested every fucking 2 weeks has no right to keep fucking getting in my pockets. And if I help you, great. If not, nigga, so be it, man.
you have never helped me, Joe, though. I don't think you've ever helped me.
I've never helped you financially. So the only money I ever moved from PayPal was the other auditors, and then they stopped doing it because it's under an alias Joe Cool and not my real name, so I can't send bread. But that's the only money I've ever moved from my PayPal was to help other auditors. No, I haven't helped you financially personally, but dude, I've helped you enormously, bruh, and I think you should appreciate it, bruh. You
I
be
don't
seen in a
know.
different light if I didn't say the shit I say about you, bro.
Yeah, all I was asking you to do was upload the video. You didn't even have to donate, but like you could have just uploaded it, man. What if I end
Listen,
up
you
dead? What
didn't
if I end
ask
up
me
dead in the jail
anything.
or something?
If you'd have asked me after my fucking revelation, my epiphany, I would have done that. I
Kenny, can
considered
we let
uploading
Denise
Chuck's version, but
finish?
it was small
Yeah, in
off
a
of
minute.
the
Yeah, we
screen
will.
and shit.
All right, guys. So Denise had one more question for you, Omaha. Go ahead, Denise.
I'm sorry, Denise.
Okay, thank you. As far as you running for mayor, Omaha, that would be your choice. But I did want to let you know that you would have questions that people would ask you. And I don't want you to feel that people, I mean, there are going to be people for you and people against you. So you would need to be able to answer all kind of questions, such as, for instance, when you were out with Chuck Bronson and when you were out with Josh a while back, why do they stand so far back? If they're there to help you and protect you, the last video that I saw, Chuck Bronson was like 10 miles away from you. Why did they just pretend that they don't even know you?
And do you have an issue with that, Omaha? I got an issue with that.
Me too.
Me too.
At first I
I mean,
did. I was
Chuck
not. I was.
is sitting there eating a hamburger, and you're there laying on the ground surrounded by 6 police officers. Is
And he
that
gets
you're
a great
calling him your friend?
He gets a
Right.
great fucking bid. Listen, Denise Lynn, I'm sorry, but when the cop gave Joel all of the Chicago shit, Denise Lynn, all of 5 foot, 35 pounds, soaking wet, slid literally in between the two. And he was at her chest and her back was at Joel. My point is, your friends don't, they stand by you and watch this shit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to not say they're your friends, but that 100-yard away shit, I don't get it unless I'm trying to get a good video of your ass getting popped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. And I did have an issue, and I've talked to them about that. I have an issue now. As far as them not knowing me who I am, I didn't get that part of it. But here's the thing. I have an issue with, especially when my arrest can be prevented. If you don't step in and try to defuse or help the situation defuse, that's where I have an issue with. And I've had that recollection about that. I didn't watch the whole video because from my angle, I wasn't there. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear nothing about what he said because I was dealing with a gun being pointed at
He
my
didn't walk up
face.
to you until the shit was over, and then he didn't even get close. Josh was much closer. And listen, I've gotten into him about this same thing. When I was in the police station, when it got heated, Chuck bailed. I didn't even see him. Later on, when I come out the station, I see he went to the car, and I snapped. I flew off the handle. He was on some jokes. Somebody got to bail you out. I'm like, bullshit, nigga. I was hot.
Damn. So he's did it to you as well, Joko?
Repeatedly when we were in fucking Texas. It was me and him. We were the only ones in the ride. And Eric made that fucking call to us, a bunch of cats with guns on the corner. They sent out drones and vans would listen to the scanner. It came out, go get them. Chuck took off running. I was talking to the car, started up. I didn't even know. I had to run and catch him before he drove off.
Damn,
dirty.
dude.
That is
Are you
dirty.
kidding me?
In Texas, yes.
What? You shouldn't be running after him while he's trying to drive off. Dude.
I agree, and the car wasn't even near me. He didn't say, Joe, let's go. He just took the fuck off. And he was my ride. He left me in fucking Virginia. My phone died. My fucking battery died and all that shit. I was out there alone, bro.
Damn, Joko, you've never spoken about this before.
I try to keep my shit,
I feel you, man. I feel you. But damn,
But
man.
I have to talk to Chuck about that. Shit's not cool, man. Doing that type of shit,
It's not cool what he did to you either, Omaha. Honestly, let's be real.
But he did get me out of jail though. He did pitch in towards the bond when it came down to it.
He only got you out because he felt guilty.
When it came down to it, when it came down to it, he helped me post bond. If I hadn't been able to post bond, I would have lost my apartment, I would have lost my cars, I would have lost a lot of shit. When it came down to it, he was there. If he wasn't there for that, I would have cut him off immediately. If I went to jail and I couldn't bond out, or he didn't help me bond out in some way and fashion, I would have cut him off.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend and cut him off. I don't even know if I do that. If it's hurting me, I'll cut it off. Like I understood when you said you're banning motherfuckers. Everybody need a respite at times, but I don't do the cut motherfuckers off. Even if if they do crazy shit, I don't do that one.
Yeah, well, I'll come. How about this? I'll come to Chicago, and I'll film with you, man.
I'm down. I've been begging you.
All right, I'll come to Chicago. What's today? Hold on, what's today?
That would be
Friday.
Today's Friday, right? So I'll probably head out tonight, and you need to text my number. If you still have it. If you don't, email me.
I don't. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. We've done this half a dozen times. I'm gonna put my email in the private.
I'm gonna put my email in the chat, man. I ain't gonna be able to be there that long. Probably a day or two at best.
Yeah, I grabbed
just
from
because I ain't got the money to just get a motel and all that. I'm broke. Well, I'm not broke.
Shit. Hopefully it's the 20-something. Hopefully by then I'll have some AdSense bread. I'll take care of you.
Tomorrow's
I just gave up my apartment.
Tomorrow's the 21st. Yep. They should be getting it tomorrow.
No, it's the Saturday. It's the weekend. That shit don't come out on the weekends. Unless, I mean, do you guys get paid on the weekends? Because I sure as hell don't.
I
I
looked
just
I
started
looked
this shit
that
a
shit
month
up.
ago.
I
Fuck, I
looked
know. I
that
just got my first check. What do I
I
know?
looked that shit up, and they said they don't give a shit. They will pay you on a Saturday. It goes out on the 21st or the 22nd. That's what they said.
Because I saw something, unless it's a weekend or
I
a
think it was going to be
holiday.
today. I think it's going
Yeah,
to because usually
that's what happens. So the banking system is if it's a direct deposit into your checking account through YouTube and the payday falls on a weekend or a holiday, then that push happens the previous business day. So it should be today. You might want
that's
to
what I'm thinking.
check your accounts,
I've
Omaha.
been checking it
Yeah, my
all
shit
day.
came early last time. What, the 21st last time too.
Yeah, yeah. So it should
All
be
right,
today.
so Katie, go ahead and your next question.
Okay. Hold on. I lost my train of thought. It's been a little while. Hold on.
Katie, before you go, I've got to jump off. Can I just hear
Go
from
ahead.
Omaha that he unblocked me?
Did you unblock her, Omaha? Omaha, Floyd, Mr. Mayor.
I'll never say your apartment and your car are dirty again.
Oh no, he left.
I think he dropped because
Oh,
he's
he
going
dropped.
into studio to maybe
I
unblock her and
gotta
come
Oh,
back.
he'll
grab
probably be back. He'll probably be
I gotta
back.
grab. I gotta grab a bag of weed and some cigars. I'm gonna take you cats with me, but I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right. Well,
Kenny,
maybe
thanks for
he'll come
letting me
back
drop
up.
on. I'm going to take off. Take care.
All right,
Denise,
you
it
too.
was nice
Bye,
meeting you,
Denise.
Denise. Please come back again.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so
welcome.
who's voting for him? That's my question. Who's going to
Well,
vote for him?
I don't live in Omaha, so I don't get to vote for mayor of Omaha.
Yeah, that's true. But what if you could? What if you could? Would you give him a fair shake, or would you say no, just based off what you know about him, or what would you
Kenny,
do?
are you really asking the question? Like, really?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. So based on what I know about Omaha, the answer is no. With all due respect, to Omaha. I mean, logically speaking.
Yeah, no.
It's just,
I do.
Sorry, man.
Based on my very first and only interaction I've ever had with him, it would be no.
So, this is your first and
This is
only
the first
interaction
time
with him
I've
so
ever
far?
talked to him. I don't know him.
Oh, that's not good.
That's why
That's
I was
not a
like,
good look.
bro, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he could get to 1,000 signatures either. People are gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?" You know.
No, but Kenny, there's so many other factors. It's one thing to get 1,000 signatures to get the petition going, so you get on the ballot. But then there's money, there's marketing, I mean, you got to do so much. I mean, this is a huge undertaking, man. I mean, I'm not trying to like be the Debbie Downer. It's ambitious for someone to have that type of idea. But at the end of the day, you know, reality is reality, and you need tons of fucking resources, dude.
Hey, Kenny.
You have to also understand like budgets and grants and monies and where, like, I mean, he wants to change the police, and I get that, but like, there's like the whole rest of the city too, you know.
Yeah, and by the way, Vlad, you can actually run for mayor if you do have a felony in the state of Omaha, Nebraska. Yep. If you Google it, it does say you could run for mayor.
Hi, Teresa.
I Googled it right away.
Well, I remember when we had the special election, at least for governor here. There's just people who are running, like, just all they had to do was the money, and they can run. So I'm assuming that it's probably similar to Omaha, which would be maybe he has to have some sort of. I'm sure he has to have some sort of fee.
I'm on the internet right now. Excuse me. This lady just lost her. Could you say you tell?
My name is Renee Shaw. I just lost my niece, Tiana Bianca Lemon, and I just want to send all my love out to her family in the name of Jesus.
Praise God, baby. Give me a hug, baby.
Condolences to you.
Thank you, baby.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. Love you as well, baby. I'm sorry,
Kenny.
guys.
Kenny.
What's up, Gary?
How come I didn't get a notification for this?
Take it up with Tim.
Tim, bastard.
So I don't know if he's coming back up. But yeah, fucking weird
Can
shit.
I ask Omaha a couple of questions? Maybe just one.
He's not here right now. He like got cut off right as Katie was just about to ask him the hard hitting questions, and he fucking took off.
Yeah, I've got
Omaha,
something
I
for him
want to
too.
ask
I
about the
don't know.
He skipped.
mayoral shit.
He knew I was coming
Maybe
up.
his phone died or something. Well, maybe that's him right now. Is that? Yep, that's him. Hold on, he's coming back.
All right,
His
Kenny,
phone
get
was-
my fucking email out to private, so you can text me when you're having events, or get my shit from Taco. And Taco had a
Okay.
good thing up there too. Good point you put up there a while ago before I got out the car. It said something like, Omaha, understand if you're mayor, you're gonna have to deal with a bunch of positions that you don't like, opinions don't like. If you can't take it in your room, you probably can't. I'm paraphrasing here. Then you
Mhm.
probably shouldn't be mayor. I thought
No,
that was
absolutely.
interesting.
That's a very good thing to say. Now,
Well,
Omaha,
here,
before you start, hold on, Omaha, before you start, back up. Katie, before you left, Katie was going to ask you a question. I want her to be able to ask her
I didn't
question. She's
leave.
been waiting
The bus got
extremely
disconnected.
patiently. So let's let Katie go.
Okay, and these are still softball questions. I mean, and really, just keep in mind, you know, if you're getting mad with me asking this stuff, you know, maybe reconsider. You know, you're gonna get tough ass people in your face being mean to you, wanting to know stuff. But you know, why do you feel like you would be the best candidate to run your city of Omaha, Nebraska? How many, what is the population of Omaha?
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask. Because you
It
can't
was
take
a million.
60,000 subs, nigga. 500,000 people might crush your ass.
Almost correct. It's
Well,
about a million. He's absolutely right. It's about a million.
it's up there. It's about up there. It used to be. It got reduced because people are leaving Omaha. Because Omaha is what it is. But
I'll leave
no,
because of
I
the
get
damn
what you.
name.
Okay, and what
Yeah, that,
what makes you the most
why would I be?
what makes you the most qualified person to be mayor? What attributes do you have that your other the other people running don't have that would make you stand out among them?
Omaha's one.
Well, here's
Omaha
well,
has a different.
here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Omaha.
Joe, you're not
right.
running
You're
for
right.
mayor.
I'm sorry.
Hey, not.
You're right.
Can I ask a quick question, Kenny? Kenny,
Well,
can I ask a
Oh my
quick
God.
question?
Let
Yeah,
him
of
answer
course.
Katie.
He already
Go ahead,
did.
Rod.
I'm not trying to take over.
Hey, Omaha, this is your boy Paulie Crispy.
Yeah, how you
Can
doing,
you-
buddy? We're not friends right now, man.
We're not
called
friends.
you
What
from the jail.
happened?
Well, bro, I
You didn't
called you
call
from the
me.
jail.
You did
Yeah, I
not.
did. I swear to God, unless it didn't go through, I called you, man.
Buddy, if you would have called me, I would have fucking picked up. I'm not a
Yeah,
fucking
why would a
douchebag.
nigga pick up, yo?
I called you and I called Brian, and nobody
Well, I
didn't
mean,
pick up.
I know why Brian didn't pick up because he smokes Peters, but I would have picked up. Listen, hey, man. On a serious note, though, Omaha. After you're done, Kenny, I'm gonna go live tonight, and I'd really like to discuss this with you about your running for, office in your city. So,
All right,
if
that's cool.
uh,
Just
you know,
Omaha, Nebraska, so people from Omaha can watch.
that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I wish that was a way I could do that for you. But I mean, there's some questions I'd like to ask you, get your viewpoints on things, and maybe some people are watching from Omaha, Nebraska. But if you could do that for me, I don't know what you're doing around. Say maybe I don't know. Kenny, how long do you go on?
I'm just gonna go. I don't know.
What about 6 Eastern Standard Time, Omaha?
Eastern time, so that's like 5 p.m. here. Yeah, I'll be ready at 5 p.m. Central time.
You're
Can
better
you
than
do?
I am, Omaha.
And
All right,
Omaha, and Paulie, hang out one second. But Omaha, this is actually a good opportunity because if you are really going to run for mayor, you could get on all these YouTube channels and kind of talk about it to get the word spreading, right? So it could actually help you with the petition. I think
And
it's a
I
good
would
idea.
have fucking Omaha for mayor. Fucking Omaha for mayor. Fuck it. I want Omaha for fucking mayor just on the strength that I stand a chance right now with this COVID shit, with all the fucking people in the streets, not just in America, across the fucking world. If we got a person in there who sees that the police, just for starts, their whole way look at us as victims and they're supposed to order us around. And we have someone who has an opposite philosophy, who doesn't see the mist of the government, then I need that guy in there. Most people think government is God, government is daddy. Call the police when you lose your dog. Omaha doesn't think that way. So, he's 9 out of 10 ahead of any of the second candidate already, as far as I'm concerned.
It's interesting you say that, Joe. Yeah, it's interesting.
Hey,
Yeah,
Omaha, I'm just
Joe, when you
Omaha.
say us, Joe,
Oh,
when you say us, are you including white people when you said that?
Omaha, I'm
An
looking. I didn't
answer.
have any missed phone calls from you
it must not have connected.
Yeah,
because I have your number. I have your number stored in my phone.
No, I didn't call you from my phone. I called you from a jail phone. I can't call you. I mean, I would have tried to text you, but the guard kept looking at me, dude. I'm like, fuck.
Well, okay, but I don't even have any missed phone calls from like out of state.
Really, I don't never answer my shit.
Yeah, people don't answer out of state calls, man. But if I'm in Indiana and you get a call from Indiana, then most likely it's me. It's not like I'm gonna call you from another number when I got my own number. But here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to curve this issue. I'm going to kill all the excuses. I'm going to go live. Only a few people will have my live link. So when I go live auditing, only a few people will have my live link. Now, if you see me go to jail on my live and I call you and you do not pick up, and I call you twice and you reject it both times, then I know you fake and I will expose it. Because I think fake people should be exposed.
Yeah.
And I can't
like Joe Cool. Like Joe Cool.
Don't call any fucking body when he go to jail. Not
See,
even his family.
He fake. See.
Well,
I feel like I carry my own weight. I take that responsibility, bro. I've never fucking did a email, get Joe bread for this and that. I don't do that.
All right, so we still got some people waiting to ask some questions. So Gary, go ahead, sir.
Oh, for me? Okay. Just how serious?
I didn't get to ask her a question.
Well, I'll ask you a question if you be quiet for just a second.
What?
Omaha, just how serious are you really about this, or is this just some kind of publicity?
That's a good question, Gary.
Well, when I go,
You're roboting.
I hear him fine, but maybe not. Omaha, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
I would answer the question for him, but I already did.
Guys, I've tried to hang in here as long as I can, but I gotta step out. So
all right, Rocky,
yeah,
have a good one,
Rocky.
I'll try to catch up with Omaha later. We had an issue, but I don't know if we're gonna get to it. But anyway, you guys take care. Take care, Joe.
Easy,
Gary.
Talk to you later,
Rocky.
Bye, Rocky.
Feel better, Lavender.
Thank you, Rocky.
Why is Rocky leaving?
He had to go somewhere, I guess.
Okay. Where did Plumbee go?
He jumped down.
We heard a couple words there, Omaha.
Yeah,
Omaha.
You're cutting it
back yet?
Yeah,
he's cutting in and out.
Yeah, check where you are, cause I was on someone earlier in a Walmart parking lot, and the Walmart kept trying to hijack my internet, so I had to cut that shit all the way off. So check and make sure you're not getting bogus signals and shit. Oh wow, where's this dude, man? I could have went to 3 different spots right now. Actually, he told me to wait for me grabbing it, but fuck, where'd you have to go?
He's guessing to try and come back up. But no, that was a very good question, Gary. I'm curious to find out if he's really serious about it too.
Yeah.
I like to ask him, if he's going to really try to do this, he's going to have planks in his,
Omaha gonna dig in Chicago, bro.
Is.
It is not like I hear other people. I have to drive an hour and a half to do an audit type shit. No, motherfucker, you gotta get if you're out all day, you're gonna get dozens of calls. But shit, I do it. I don't know, 4 or 5 hours a day, and the calls are ridiculous, bro. You run into police, that's not a fucking thing. And I hope
Yeah.
he doesn't pull that shit here because the gangs of the FBI says this. I haven't talked to a gang member that said this. The FBI said the gangs made a pact. Anyone who points a gun at someone is with a camera, they are to kill them on contact. Any cop who points a gun at a cameraman is to be shot on sight at that moment by the gangs. So the cops tell me this, and I've heard other the FBI told them that. So it is really tense here. It is really weird. It's crazy. And then we just went on lockdown Monday. Shit. I couldn't wait. I parked next to the cops like a half a dozen times. Nigga, fuck a curfew. And they say, we can't even come out the house unless it's to get groceries or go to the fucking doctor. Blow me. Mayor don't make my fucking laws. She's not Congress or Senate. I was parking next to the fucking cops. So he'll love this shit, bro. If he's a knucklehead like I am, he gonna love this shit.
I'm gonna see if Patty wants to come up. I'm gonna see. Maybe he'll come
I'm
up.
gonna find another weed.
I'm really surprised. I'm in California, and I'm really surprised that we're not locked down yet.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Yes, they are. Right. You only like a tenth of a percentage point away.
Yeah.
They're saying when you get to something.
Our governor is the biggest cocksucker.
At least it's not Schwarzenegger anymore.
Yeah.
I love Arnold. I love him.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Arnold.
I'm a fan of Arnold
cutie.
Schwarzenegger.
Hey,
He's an
Kenny, in
interesting
that
person.
video that you had about PayPal Patty today,
Uh-huh.
I looked it up,
yeah.
and the holding time for that is anywhere between 10 and 6 working days, or 2
Yeah.
and 6 working days.
They did it Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm good.
Yeah, he put it in, but the banks will put it on hold.
Sorry.
If it's the same bank, it'll be in there. They can hold it for 2 days. If it's a different bank,
My bad,
be,
guys.
who issued the check, it'll be in for 6.
Hey, welcome back, Omaha.
Yeah, what up?
You can't just bail during these press conferences.
I'm not bailing. My thing keeps messing up. I have video. I actually filmed it, so you guys think I did bail.
You're gonna have to do a lot of these things via Zoom meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta get you some good internet, man.
Having fun with you, bro. Be nice. And now
Okay.
I'm worried. I don't want you for mayor anyway. I think you're too sensitive and soft. You might have to fucking marinate for about 10 years, bro.
Definitely.
You need
Okay,
thick skin
Omaha.
here, bro.
Omaha.
Right?
Omaha.
Anyone on panel could attest for that. If you're gonna have some longevity here, thick skin is very fucking helpful. If you're gonna move around these panels. What's up, Nip? I'm good,
Oh, they
baby.
called him Uncle Joe.
I'm good, baby.
Hey, okay,
Uncle
Omaha.
Joe.
Here's my
Go ahead,
question
Gary.
for you, Omaha. Are you really actually serious about this, or is this just a publicity stunt?
I'm very serious about this because here's the thing. I want to be able to make a change in the city, man. And I'm so fed up with the Omaha Police Department being non-transparent. And the Omaha Police Department, they are very corrupt. If you live in this city as long as I have,
I'm from Omaha again. I'm back on board.
Joe, shush.
Yeah.
But,
Gary's
yeah,
trying to.
but I've been through some things with the Omaha Police Department, and obviously, if you haven't noticed yet, the cops do not like me, and they have a mayor that is very pro cop. All right, she is pro cop. She will go to bat for her police officers even when they're wrong. She will cover up for them, and I don't think that's an unfair.
Did you say she?
It's a she. Yeah, she's white. She's a white woman. She's older. You know, she doesn't like me. She knows who I am. She doesn't like me. She had me kicked out of the building. She is pro cop, and I'm sick and tired of these cops getting away with these things. They get away with a lot of stuff, man, that me or you or anybody on this panel would not get away with at all. Whether we're for the police or against them, we would not get away with the shit that they get away with today. And that needs to change. That's why I'm serious about running for mayor. Someone has to make a change.
Now you'll be getting contributions, correct?
NJ, diver.
Hey,
Diver.
NJ, can we
I'm,
pause?
I'm sorry to cut you guys
Hello,
off.
everyone.
Just
Hey,
What's
Joe.
up,
Hi,
NJ?
Hey,
Kev.
Kenny. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi, Diver.
Never.
NJ, how are you?
Still in the hospital,
oh, you're still
Yeah.
there? How are you doing, sir?
recovering slowly.
Okay. Well, recovering is the key word.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
So glad
He's
to
got,
see you.
Yeah.
he's still got
Uh,
wires in him. I should say tubes of fucking, what do you call those things? He's still, he's not.
Foley.
Ivy.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. All 2 IVs in my right
IVs. Thank you.
arm and a Foley catheter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
Ooh, that pepper catheters suck. I've had one of
You're
those.
sounding good, though, Diver. If it's any
Yes.
consolation, you sound very
Yes.
good, and we're
Yes.
very happy to
Yeah.
hear your voice.
Absolutely.
I
Seriously.
missed you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've missed you
Yes.
tremendously. Many, many people in the community have been discording chats about you and your well-being. So thank you for showing up today. This is a blessing today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you
Yep.
all for your concern. Yeah, it was pancreatitis caused by gallstones.
Oh,
So I no longer have a
wow.
gallbladder.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear that's painful. Women say that's the closest thing to pregnancy pain. Apparently, that's
No, 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 no,
gallbladder
no,
shit.
no, Joe.
Not
Kidney
gallstones.
stones.
I'm sorry.
Kidney
Kidney
stones.
stones. And I've
Kidney
Kidney
had them.
stone. Thank
stones.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I've had them too.
Oh.
Yeah, me as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Wow.
They're painful.
Oh,
Painful,
what a
painful.
great way to start off the weekend. And hello, Kevin. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
Hey, how
Kev?
you doing, man?
More gay
Doing
coming.
good, bud.
All right. So I think
Okay,
I
we
we're
didn't
can
in the
miss you,
middle of
Joe.
continue with
Gary.
Gary.
Back
There
to
we go.
Kevin.
I
business.
didn't miss
Okay.
Joe. I missed
Okay.
NJ before I missed
I got
Joe.
another question for Omaha. Okay.
Bro, I haven't been
You'll be getting Joe. Quiet, please. Okay. Omaha. You'll be getting quite a bit in contributions for this after your defeat. Or how are you going to make reparations on that?
Well, here's the thing. Right now, I'm not concerned with getting money. My main thing is just to get those 1,000 signatures. That's the only thing I need to worry about. Now, once that happens, then I'll focus on that. But my campaign, I'm going to try to use my own money and try to be, well, I'm going to be as cheap as possible, but I'm going to use my own money and see if I can run off of that. I will be handing out, here's the thing. I bought 1,000 business cards. All right, 1,000. And I plan on going to North Omaha, versus the hoods and the ghettos and stuff, as they call it. I call it a place to live, because I should be raised in there. I'm going to hand them out towards the black community. They also have tailgate parties. They have parties in the community where they have clubs and shit. They have groups of people. They have like parties and shit. They do barbecues and like hundreds of people come. So I'll hand out my business cards to those people and get my name out there that way too. There are other ways to do it. I don't need money, and I will not accept donations.
So you're
So,
attending super spreaders, huh?
so all I'm going to try to do is get my name out. Like I said, the chances of me winning is slim to none for that reason, because the media, our media in Omaha, won't cover me because I'm not for the police. I'm not pro cop like they are. They are very pro cop. And the mayor, and the mayor, to get press credentials, you have to go through the mayor's office. Go fucking figured.
Can I ask Omaha a question?
Well, here's the thing.
Yep.
And I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question, but you didn't let me answer the question. Yeah, you came in here and you gotta
Yeah,
get the answer, man. Can I answer your question, Kate? Because I want to answer that question.
yeah. Ask me anything you want.
All right, look, Kate. I'm very persistent on something. If I want something to happen, it's going to happen. I'm willing to get my hands dirty. Other politicians are not willing to do that. They're willing to submit to their donors. I will not have donors, so I won't have to submit to anybody but myself and the people that voted for me. That's the only people I'll need to submit to. So when something goes bad and the cops are wrong, or there's something wrong in the city, they can address me. Right now, our mayor, our current mayor, she has what they call, she blocks off the whole office. Nobody can contact her. You have to sign a permission slip to talk to the mayor. I
I've
will
seen
not.
your videos of that, Omaha.
Yep, and I've gotten kicked out multiple times trying to talk to the mayor. I would not be that way. If you need to talk to me, if I can't get to you personally, we can set up a Zoom meeting. We can set up a video conference. We can set something up. But I believe that the mayor is a public official, just like any person working for the Omaha Police Department, working for the city of Omaha. It doesn't matter. You get funded tax dollars, and it's not about the money. It's about making change. If I win, I've told people this all the time. If I win, half my salary will go towards community college and scholarship grants. If I win, and I want to make change in this city, man. And someone has to do it. Just like I started Omaha Cop Block, and people weren't filming the police back then. Now they are. I want to make a change while becoming mayor and making more transparency in our government. So I'm very persistent, and I want to get my hands dirty if need be, the legal way, of course.
What are your views on infrastructure?
Well, our infrastructure is horrible. All right, we have potholes. We have, especially in the North Omaha community where it's more ghetto, and we have bad potholes, and we have other stuff we need to work on. And I want to impose a tax on that to help us build on that infrastructure to make our roads and cities safe. So by legalizing marijuana, we can tax and regulate it. Now, here's the thing. People are saying that the state could block me, but that's not going to look good for them if they do, you know. So, you know, and I would call them out for that, you know. But yeah, you can do that. So in Omaha, they have gun laws. You need a permit to get a gun in Omaha. Nebraska's an open carry state, but in Omaha, you need a permit. So they made that law in city council for where you were required to get a permit to carry a gun. Pretty much throwing out the Second Amendment, throwing the Second Amendment on your face, saying they don't care.
Pretty much my ass. It is throwing off the Second Amendment.
Pretty much, yeah. So they have their own laws. They have mask ordinance laws that the rest of Nebraska don't have. Like, for example, you have to wear a mask in Nebraska. The city council passed that bill. You have to wear a mask in Nebraska. You can create our own laws. It's just up to the state and where they're going to block it or not. So if I get marijuana legalized and the state says no, then I would challenge that. Just block me. I'm going to challenge that, call out every politician that did it. And I will put pressure on city council. I will make it known to them this is how I'll do it. If you don't pass my bill in this city council here, I'm going to out your ass. I'm going to make people publicly shame you for not passing the bill to help the community and get that pressure. I'll get dirty if I have to.
Are you associated with any philanthropic groups in your community?
No. No, I'm not.
So here's an interesting fact. The mayor of Omaha, Nebraska earns just about $103,000 a year with a 3% increase year over year in salary.
Yeah, we need to do something about that as well. We need to do something about that. And like I said before, that's why I said it's not about the money. Because I said before, if I win, I will take half of my salary and I would put in like a scholarship, and I would do community colleges for anybody that needs the money to go to college. So it's not about the money.
I've said this before. How long have you been talking about this? This is the first I heard when I was.
I've talked about it a year or two ago. I've been talking about it. I've had business cards that I purchased passing out to people at protests. I've been talking about this. It's just people don't pay attention when I talk about it. I'm sick and tired of Omaha Police Department. They're getting on my nerves, dude. And like I said, this campaign is going to be ran on. I'm not going to be like everybody. I'm going to be real with you. The way I talk to you guys now is how I'm going to talk. And if they don't like it, how I talk.
They're not going to like it, bro.
That's fine. And that's fine. If they don't like it, they don't have to vote for me. I had a lady across the street, next door neighbor across the street from me. She found that I was running. She said, don't change the way you act, the way you talk, be yourself. But that's just one person. I get that. That's just one person.
No, Omaha, listen. If it's good enough for me and us, it's good enough for them. Don't let them talk you out of shit, bro.
I can't be fake. I can't be a fake politician. I'm not gonna be, how you doing? Say yes, ma'am. No, I'm not doing all that. If you don't like me, don't vote for me. It's that simple. Right. I'm not gonna beg you for shit.
Right. You're a courteous motherfucker. We can be courteous motherfucker and be yourselves.
Omaha, what like prior to running for mayor, what have you done in your community? Have you advocated for anything in your community? Do you know, are you associated with any groups in your community?
I'm not
Any
associated.
service work you've done?
Well, I've taught people about their constitutional rights prior to me. Prior to them filming, I was the first person in Omaha filming the police in Omaha, Nebraska, back in 2016. I was the first person to ever film police in Omaha.
I didn't have to stress out for nothing.
And how has that brought has that brought change, significant change? I mean, I'm trying to your resume in this is really important. I mean, what you put out to the public as far as, you know, what you stand for, what you have done, what you're passionate about, stuff like that. That's people want to know that. Like, so your resume is super important when you're running. People want to
your
know
connections too. You intimated towards that earlier. Who do you know? Who are you affiliated with? That's going to be huge as well.
Yeah.
Well,
this is going to be a hardball question. I want to see how you handle it. You, in how I have heard you speak, you seem to show a lot of disdain for white people.
Woo!
Very true.
I'm muting
you
up.
You like to pull the white card. You like to label white people and group us together, and you speak about white people in a negative light, just like you called the mayor, oh, she's a white lady, you know. Will you explain to me how you're gonna, well, first of all, do you hate white people? And second of all, how would you convince white supporters, you know, that you're the person for them?
All right.
Especially if they hear you talk, bro, they're gonna think like Katie thinks. They're gonna think that you're anti-white. Maybe your friends think no, you're bullshitting, but she has a great point. They go to look at who they're looking for mayor, and you're always talking about, yeah, that dog looked at me crazy because I'm black. The mailman skipped my mailbox because I'm black, and you just no one's gonna vote for you then.
That's true.
That's super important. So yeah, please answer. This is a good question. Like, this is a question you're gonna have like memorized and down pat, because people are gonna hound you about this issue.
Yeah, he's gonna need the white vote too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. I am not racist. My ex was a white girl. All right. I am literally not racist. I see race. I see the way I look at it, right? If you don't experience what I experience, you have what they call privilege. You know, there are certain things that you can do that I can't do. And if I did them, I would be hounded for it. All right. So as a black man, a lot of people feel like this, that certain people are able to get away with things. I'm not racist towards anybody. But when I see bullshit, I call it like I see it. It's my opinion. If a cop pulls a gun on me, right, I'm going to automatically assume he doesn't like me, like black people. Because in the same circumstances, I've actually tested this theory. Chuck put his hands in his pocket, and they didn't do this shit. They didn't do that shit to him. Right? So every time I get a gunpoint at me, it is because I'm black. You think I'm
you may be right, and I'm black. I feel like you are correct in these things, but when you blame the mailman and the dog and everyone else on it,
well, no
one is gonna fucking take you serious when you are correct.
You're right, and that's right. I got to tone down on that. Sometimes I'll be joking, and I'm not the best person when it comes to sense of humor.
All right.
I mean, it's just super important. Like, white votes matter.
Can you post 334? My post in chat on 334. I just want to state some facts because I saw someone call out that the mayor makes $74,000 a year.
Oh yeah, I
That's
saw
not
that one.
correct. That is not correct.
The mayor makes $102,000 a year.
She makes $104,358, and she's been the mayor of Omaha, Nebraska since 2013 per Google.
Very good,
Yeah.
Asia.
With a
All right, so
3% uptick year over year on base salary.
of course they get more money.
And they also get
So-
other. They also get other sources of income, not just that. But
Oh,
like
I'm sure they do.
But
That's no-
So you say all
like
races
I
say
said,
I
it's
have
not
white
about the
friends.
money. And like I said, I will put my so-called quote unquote money where my mouth is, or mouth where my money. I don't know how to fucking say it. I will put that money towards community colleges. I mean, I might need enough to survive, of course. I'm not about to go broke, but I need enough to pay my rent and bills. But I want to help this. I'm really in this to change the way the Omaha police operate. And how they operate is they operate in secrecy. And I hate that. So
I got a
Omaha,
mail question
Yeah.
for you.
I
Let's
do too,
assume you make some inroads with the cops. Are you thinking bigger because the cops are just the fucking puppets, right? We need to get the puppeteer, right? I understand the puppet is attacking me. I got to knock it out the way so I can go get the puppeteer. But assuming, do you have a bigger target, or are you just after the cops?
I have a very bigger target, and that target is to fix the whole damn city as a whole. Not just the police are like the bread and butter of the city, because they have that power to throw you in jail for something you didn't do. And I can't stand the fact that police are putting innocent people in jail for something they didn't do. I can't let that happen to nobody else. I've been falsely accused of a robbery I didn't commit. So
Voting for Omaha, baby.
yeah. So
Omaha, I have a question.
if I know someone's if I
Hold on,
know
hold-
someone's innocent, if I know someone's innocent, I'm going to go back for them. If I know that this man didn't do this crime and I find out he's in jail for something he didn't do as mayor, I'm going to go to back from him. And I can care less about what the judicial system say. I will continuously call it out every day I possibly can, because innocent people should not be in jail because a cop is having one of his off days, his moody days. No, hell no, I can't do that. Because I was a victim of that. And I can't let nobody go through that. That's why I'm running for mayor. I need to change the Omaha Police Department. That's first and foremost. That's the first and foremost thing I need to do, because they have the power.
All right, so Bones has been waiting a little bit. Let's let him ask a question. Then we'll go to Diver, and then we'll go to Cindy.
Oh no, Kate asked my white vote question. So
Okay, so
Oh.
then Diver, you got anything? Diver.
He might be on the phone, Kenny.
Sure. Cindy, you got anything? Go ahead.
Omaha, I live in your city, and I've got 2 teenage boys, and they're starting to act up, and they tell me their behavior is okay because the mayor's been arrested numerous times. What am I supposed to tell them?
Great question.
that's a good one.
That's a real
You know what? That's an honest question, man. Look, I would put a disclaimer on my antics as far as the police. I did it for activism. I would encourage nobody, because every time I've been arrested, I haven't committed a crime. That's when I've been arrested, I have not committed a crime. I've been falsely accused of a crime, but I haven't committed a crime. You don't see me in jail for assault or domestic violence or rape or murder or anything like that involves a victim. Every time I've been to jail is always been related to the police. That's it. Disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, trespassing at the police station. Like that type of stuff I've been to jail for.
And it's worth going to jail for that shit.
But can you explain that to 2 teenage boys?
You better. You better.
Don't do crime. All right. Don't commit crimes. And
no, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. If you just said, I'm sorry, but if Cindy, wouldn't you agree that if he goes to jail for something like walking into a police station, filming, they trespass him from there, or a public sidewalk doing nothing illegal, it's no longer important that he went to jail. It's more important that him and you teach your boys that it's worth going to jail.
This is a politician trying to get elected. This is a politician that has to state his claim when he's doing a debate. This is up to a politician who's been asked, "You've been arrested. Explain."
And he can explain if he's standing on solid
Well, hold on,
footing.
Joe. Hold on. Let him explain.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe, you're not running, Joe.
And I've been arrested for activism. I haven't been arrested because I did something wrong to somebody. I've been arrested for activism. But I would tell your boys to go to school and do what's best for them as far as staying out the way. You know, activism isn't for everybody. This is not for everybody. All right. Being an auditor is not for everybody. And I wouldn't even encourage them to do what I do because there's too much risk involved in it. So I would encourage them to stay in school, and I would tell them it's not okay to get arrested if you commit a crime. It's as a mother, because I don't have kids. All right, I do not have kids, and I don't want kids. I'm going to be clear about that.
You say that now, have one that'll change your life.
Let's hope not. I've been getting a lot of girls.
Stick to your target speech. Stick to your target speech.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't have kids?
Yeah, standpoint.
No, I'm not going to stay on. I'm not going to have kids. But here's the thing. I would encourage your kids to go to school and live their life the best way they can and stay out of trouble. Just because I've been arrested, don't mean I've been convicted of any crimes.
You're a felon.
A bullshit crime that I did not do.
It doesn't matter.
You're right. I took a plea though. You're right.
Keep going with the stay in school and don't commit a crime. Keep going on that line of work.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. I've been there. The only time I've been in jail for that 10 felonies because the cop said I threatened him. I didn't threaten him at all. I didn't threaten him. You know how the system works, and they already knew who I was back then. So they was really trying to hit me up and hammer me down.
Let me interrupt you, please, honey. You've got to stick to the stay in school, don't commit crime, and stay away from I'm the good guy, they're the bad guy. If you want to be mayor, because when you become mayor, you are head of all of them, and you have got to get the police respect, even if you can't stand their guts.
Well, here's the thing. There might be a few cops. There's that silent majority. I might get the silent majority. They may hate me on the surface of things, but then I might have that silent majority that's like, you know what? He is making a change. I'm going to support him secretly, but not tell anybody. Because I probably have a lot of that. Yeah. We all know who I am. I have a lot of that. And
it's just something to be said for him being a role model and going to jail and getting those laws changed or fighting that shit. Cindy, do we get any credit for that?
But
right,
what laws
Martin Luther King, right, said if you see a law that's you should be that's unjust, you should be ready to and willing to go to jail, break that law, go to jail with your head held high. Omaha's doing that. Does he get any fucking currency in the bank for that?
But Joe, he hasn't changed any laws.
He hasn't done anything yet. No, he hasn't done anything yet. And once he becomes a mayor, everything he's done in the past don't mean shit. Once he becomes a mayor, he's got to earn his cred from becoming a mayor, and then that's where he makes change.
That totally contradicts what you said. You just said he's been to jail a lot. Okay.
Joe, driving around with a broken headlight and your hands in your pocket. How's that being a role model?
I wasn't talking about that. I was trying to get an answer to the upright thing, and I've been trying for about 10 minutes now. Cindy, does he get credit for when he does? They arrest him wrongly for standing on the sidewalk, and he goes in there and shows that, listen, they made this ordinance up. It's not a law, blah, blah, blah. When he does that, does he get credit for that?
What's come out? May I speak? What's come out of it? Okay, what has changed from it other than that he got to go to jail? Nothing's changed from it.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to point out one thing, and then I have a question for you, Omaha. Just to keep in mind, I'm looking at the demographic of Omaha. It is 77.79% white, 12.33% Black or African American, 3.71% Asian, 3.24 two or more races, and other races 2.21, and Native Americans 0.66. Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islanders 0.06. So you are going to need to win
that white vote.
The white
vote
come off as hating white people in Omaha in order for you to win the mayor.
I think I got that in the bag, bro. I think I can get that easily, man. If you
Very good.
If a lot of
not just white girls, you need white guys too.
How are you going to impress the white voter? I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, this is a legitimate question. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but there is, how are you going to reach out and connect to that population? That's super important. Like, you have to have a game plan for that.
Oh, I do. I have a plan. and it's to show them that my record that I want to make change in the city. Most people in Omaha wants weed to be legalized, like no matter what the state color. A lot of people in Omaha smoke weed every day. I don't smoke weed, but a lot of people do. So that right there is going to be the talking point of where I'm going to get the votes at, because a lot of other weed, higher minimum wage, making community colleges free to a certain point.
Okay, so you're going to be Democrat. Are you running as a Democrat?
I'm an independent. I want to. Here's the thing: a lot of people in Omaha, they're pro-gun. I would remove the city. I would try to undo that gun permit city, the gun permit thing. I would try to undo that because I'm pro-constitution. So anything that requires me to have a permit is unconstitutional. So I would try to undo that.
Okay, you realize that Nebraska is a red ass state, right?
And most people, and if you lived in Omaha as long as I have, I'm from Omaha. I'm born and raised in Omaha.
And it's a red state. So
yeah, it's a red state. I'm independent. I am not a Republican nor a Democrat.
Okay, but it's red. Okay.
Yeah, I understand it's red. I understand it's red, but a lot of people in Omaha do not. First thing, they don't like the police. They're even the white, even the people in Omaha don't like the police. They have been done wrong by Omaha police. There are a few that like and support the cops, and that's the ones that are mainly in Millard. That I've been to Millard, and I've talked to them about the police problem, and they're thinking that all the cops are good, they don't do no wrong. So a lot of people in Millard, I might not get that support in Millard, and I'm fine with that.
But if you're running on the basis of weed and hating cops, I'd be kicking you to the curb, because there's more important things in my life than hating cops and weed.
Well, I'm saying that, but you're not saying, you know, here's the thing. You might not be a supporter of me. And that's your perspective.
I might be if you gave me a reason. What are you going to do for my daily life besides weed and cops?
And I already told you that I would get the minimum wage increase. That's what I would want to do, so that people that go to work, who actually work a job, can have a decent income.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's fair. If you work for anybody, if you work for a company, you should be making enough to where your first check pays the rent. That should be up automatically, bro.
Have you looked at your city's budget?
I don't have access to that.
Yeah, you do. Everyone has access to their city's
everyone
budget.
does.
Who's talking, Kate or
Katie?
Well, I'll have to look into the budget, but we put a lot. I think we put more into the police because the police got a raise. They got a hell of a big raise, so they're putting a lot of that money towards the police for more cops and more hiring of police officers. And I don't think that's cool at all.
You're such an interesting personality, Omaha, to me. You really are. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I could get so frustrated with you when you get arrested, like the other night. But then I hear you talk today, and again, very ambitious of you to say all of this. But honestly, I mean, look, it's an uphill battle. We all know this, but honestly, it makes a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this love-hate relationship with you, bro. I just wish you were more consistent towards this side of the fence, because a lot of what you're saying, it does make sense, although albeit it's ambitious and in an uphill battle, I still think it makes sense. And then the last question I had for Joe was, how much was that bag and what kind of strain is it, Joe Cool?
This is cookies and cream, and it's $20 bag.
Beautiful.
I got a question.
Go ahead, but then I'm going to ask a question after that. I got some questions.
I don't know if it's been asked because I just tuned in because I just got new internet stuff. But
all right, baby.
What do you think?
Oh, you guys cutting out. It's robotic.
His new internet sucks.
You know what billionaire was born in Omaha, Nebraska? Omaha?
I think it was Warren Buffett.
Oh, you the man. Very good. Warren Buffett was born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska, buddy. You should write him a letter and ask for donations. I'm serious.
Why would I do that? I don't want money from anybody. If I lose this campaign, I don't want to be owing anybody. At least if I lose from my own money, then I don't owe nobody. And if I win, that just states that we don't need millionaires and billionaires to win races. And that's another thing.
Make a lot of bread, Omaha, because advertising.
Omaha, it's gonna be you're gonna kind of have to understand that money is gonna have to be spent for your campaign. It's just inevitable. I mean, people, you're going to need help. You're going to need
Commercials
help.
alone. You can afford commercials on every radio station?
No, but here's the thing. I'm working with somebody. I don't know if you know this person. His name is David Mitchell. If you look up, he's running for city council. And I've actually been to a few of his rallies and actually supported the guy. I've known him I've known this man for a long time. All right. I know a lot of people. You people think I don't know nobody, but I know a lot.
I think that's what Katie asked you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sasquatch, we can hear you. Go ahead,
I can hear you.
Sasquatch.
Okay, what are you going to do if you get convicted of this stuff?
Oh, no.
You're roboting again.
Yeah, you're roboting, dude.
You're roboting again.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
how about now?
That's better.
What are you going to do if you get convicted of this?
Oh, the Indiana stuff? I would have to resign, I guess, if I gotta go to jail.
Whatever court case you have, I mean.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get convicted of any of that stuff. I mean, resisting law enforcement in itself is secondary. They have enough to charge me with it, sure, but when it goes to trial, it's not gonna go to trial, bro. They have nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I don't think that changes this question, though, Omaha. What if if not this, something else? You know, you just planned this a week ago, right?
I get what you're saying, but look, I'm taking a break. I'm not filming. I'm not going to be auditing unless I'm.
You just said you were going to go see Joe tonight.
Yeah. I said, can you let me finish before you interrupt? That's very rude.
That's what you're going to get, bro. You're going to have people yelling questions at you.
Yes.
You are.
Cop watching. I say auditing is more dangerous than cop watching. Cop watching, you're sitting from a distance and you're filming. You're not getting involved unless the
I would tell you, I've never seen such a cop watch distance. What? I know nothing of this animal.
So yeah. So filming, it's cop watching, staying a distance and observing what's going on. Auditing.
You won't be doing that in Chicago. Have you not watched my vids?
Oh, I've seen your vids, bud.
Yes, we will not be at a distance. You will be rapping with these guys, bro. Don't
that's
come
fine.
here
That's not
something. Some standoff shit. We not.
I'm very used to it. I'm very used to it.
I know. I think you're misleading Katie by saying that's your argument. I get to stand off when I go with Joe. You don't. That's a poor argument.
All right, Omaha, I got a couple of questions for you here. All right, so how do you plan to involve residents in the decision-making process in your city?
Well, I think that instead of having these city council, for example, I would introduce a bill and then I would get people's opinion on it. I would go public, using one of the media outlets, Channel 7, Channel 6, Channel 3, and I would tell them, this is the bill I want to pass. And I would get people's opinion on the bill. And if they want to talk to me about the bill and get remodifications, I will let them decide that.
So you would have an open door policy, public?
Yep. Open door policy. Yep. I would be very transparent. Like I said, I will not be like this current mayor. I would be very open. If you have problems, you can talk to me. If I'm not available, I will be available as soon as possible. And if I can't talk to the epidemic, the pandemic of COVID, I can video call you. I can talk to you on the phone. And I would make my time apparent. Make my time available to you if need be. If you need assistance, then I will be there the best way I can. Like, for example, if a cop is really messing with you and you're afraid to go to Omaha police station and you're afraid of that cop, I'll get involved and I'll step in personally and take care of that problem. If the problem is real, I will take care of it.
Tough question from the chat. I'm sorry, Kenny. Kimber in Alaska. Kenny, if you could highlight that. Omaha, tell everyone what you told Jackie to date a single mom who couldn't afford to send money. I'm guessing shit talking about to your donations. I did hear.
I'm not answering her question. I'm not going to answer her question. I'm not going to answer her question. She's a girl.
All right, well, don't answer hers. Answer mine. I did hear that you said whoever didn't donate to get you out of jail, blow me, screw you. You are a POS.
Yeah, I did say that. Actually, I did say that. People thought I was lying. If you let me explain that. People thought I was lying, that I went to jail and thought I was going to scam people out of money. The thing that I really hate the most is that people can just easily look this information up. You knew I was with Chuck. If I'm normally with Chuck, I'm in Indiana. That's the only place I would be at. And if you see, and here's the thing, Chuck went live with the incident area. He went live. So if you're seeing a bunch of cops and you're not seeing me with Chuck, either one or two things happen. I either died, which is unlikely, It's possible, but it's unlikely. Or I went to jail, or I most likely ran away from Chuck, which
And
is
if she can't
unlikely.
afford to send you bread, she's a piece of shit. I'm sorry, not
No,
her. If a person can't
no.
send you,
If a
That's
person,
not what he said. That's Omaha. Omaha, let me defend you.
No. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. People say they support me, and they really don't. And it's one thing when you're guilty of a crime, they're not going to understand. But when you say you're part of this community, and I got your back, all right, you donate $1 or $2 is great. If you're telling me you cannot do that, then there's something wrong. On my worst days, the days that I've had to eat on ramen noodles and hot dogs, all right, and even the hot dogs, I've donated to people on my worst days. I understand, but and I was mentioning with the single mom thing, as I was mentioning before, guys like me who are single. Hold on, people, because you guys are breaking this up. Guys like me can't get a girl because I'm too nice. I'm a
Okay,
good person.
stay on topic,
I'm not going to answer that question anymore. I'm done answering that question. I'm going to talk about this.
Okay, Omaha, here's
you're
the thing.
rage quitting, Mr.
Omaha,
Mayor.
Omaha, yeah,
You are not
Omaha, here's the
qualified.
thing.
I'm race quitting. Yep.
Why?
Because I can. That's why.
You can't.
Omaha, use it as practice, though, man. You can't rage quit when you're.
And also, I had a couple more questions for you.
Mr.
Bring it
Mayor,
back
why'd
on.
you change that law? Because I can. That's why. That won't fly, baby.
It won't fly at all.
Yeah.
Now I have another question. So, if elected, what 3 steps would you take to put your city of Omaha in a firmer financial footing?
Well, we would try to get, for one, I would try to get marijuana legalized immediately. Immediately open up.
I'm down with that, man.
How would you challenge not just the state issue with it, but also the federal issue, because they will come down on you. And not only that, the police follow state and federal law before city law, so they're going to want to, you're going to have a hard time getting your police to follow you.
Here's the thing on that. Here's the thing. Colorado legalized marijuana, right? So there are other states that have legalized it, and there are other states that legalized and decriminalized all other drugs besides marijuana, right? So yes, the federal government is going to do what it's going to do, and I can't stop or control what the federal government does. But if the city of Omaha wants to legalize marijuana in its own community, why not? And legalizing marijuana would create more jobs. Hold on. Let me explain.
No, not that. No,
people keep interrupting when I'm talking. That's not cool at all.
This is what I was laughing at.
Everybody, 2020.
Omaha, hang in there. Use this for practice.
2021.
I'm not worried about it, bro. You
Just
can't
use this for. Listen, my man. Use this for practice. You're doing all right. Just use this for practice. If you're serious with what you're saying to us, bite the bullet and use this for practice, and just take all the bumps and bruises you get. Use it for practice, Omaha. I'm telling you, brother.
This is kindergarten, bro.
Glitterbug.
Oh yeah.
Glitterbug loves white people, women, and police.
Well, I love good cops. How about that? I don't love bad cops.
Omaha.
You love bad cops. That's on you. But I don't.
Okay.
I can't stand
Omaha. Some politicians, they start lower and they work up to mayor, governor, and president.
Well,
you really do have a lot of good things to say. Have you ever thought of just starting at county commissioner?
Why would I do that? I need to go where the power is, and the power is mayor.
Yeah, but they're not going to elect. They're not going to elect somebody that doesn't have any experience. Is the problem. You need to gather some political experience before you go from there.
Glitterbug is
you better have a wicked message, bro.
Yeah.
Glitterbug has a lot of influence in Nebraska. Glitterbug is going to take every vote from Omaha and is the people's choice. Vote Glitterbug 2021.
Omaha.
Well, here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. I don't think our current mayor has office experience either. So for you to say that is kind of hypocritical. But you have to understand, change comes from the outside, and being an outsider, I am more likely to make that change than being an insider. Because being an insider, you're already used to the corruption and the politics and the people giving you money and all this other stuff that you're used to doing. As an outsider, I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm more likely to make that change because, for one, I don't have nobody's going to donate to my campaign, and for two, I'm not going to take money from millionaires or billionaires if they were to offer me money. So that's not going to happen.
But Omaha, look how easily you got triggered and how fast you got
And I'm
triggered.
human. I'm
Just
human.
over that question.
I'm human. That's not if you're telling me right now that I shouldn't be getting triggered. That's a problem. I am a human being. At the end of the day, I am not.
I know you do get triggered.
Mayors don't trigger easy.
Well,
There
that's
you go. I was
fine. Well,
gonna
that's
say
fine.
that.
Look, well, I'm a different person. I'm not.
Everyone
You
gets
can't
triggered,
rage
but we
quit.
don't want our mayor getting
The
triggered
mayor
either.
can't just rage quit.
You know what?
I mean,
Well,
you're running
You will lose. Omaha, you're going to lose in every debate against Glitterbug. Every debate, Glitterbug is going to shred you to pieces.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I got good talking points, and it's not. It is not the debate itself, but the fact is this: when you got real change, and they know you're going to make real change, it doesn't matter if you're.
You don't know that though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to go back and look at my YouTube channel.
Don't expect every voter to come watch
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. You go back and look at my YouTube channel. You're more likely to believe that I will make that change because I know what it's like to be persecuted by the police.
Agreed, but most of those million people would not do that.
Glitterbug's going to work on more. She's going to work on more of a stimulus for the police, medic, fire. She's going to work on the homeless getting off the streets. She's also going to work on doing a program to help all the single mothers. Glitterbug 2021.
Boom.
Glitterbug is a socialist.
Very
She wants welfare stimulus.
So here's the thing, Omaha.
Government.
With your message on police,
Omaha,
Omaha, hold on.
I'm going to call this
Omaha,
out.
hold on, Omaha. Your issue with the police, okay? Now, if you tell people to go to your YouTube page, they're going to see that you have an issue with white people. That's what they're going to assume when they go to your page. I'm not finished. Hold on. Let me finish. They're going to see that you have some sort of issue with them. And 70% of the people in Omaha are white. Not only that, it's a Republican state, so therefore they are really like the police. They love the police, and you're coming in here with this negative message about the police. They are not going to vote for you.
That's exactly what I said.
Not necessarily. No. That's just a stereotype you like to use on Republicans. That's just a stereotype. I don't.
No, you use stereotypes on white people all the time.
You know what? I see what's going on.
You're getting close.
Trigger.
Glitterbug is white. Glitterbug is white. He wants every color to vote for Glitterbug.
Yeah, I see what's going on. Your audience.
Best comment tonight, Asian saying use this as practice.
No.
You remember
Omaha,
one thing tonight?
Fuck this.
She's going to debate a white female for mayor run. He's got to get ready for this.
Omaha, here's the thing. This panel is going to be nothing compared to an actual debate that you're going to have. There's going to be reporters that are digging into your past. They're going to dig into finances. They're going to dig into your YouTube channel. Goddamn right they're going to. They're going to look at freaking baby photos. They're going to look at baby videos. They're going to freaking go deep. And they're going to find something to trigger you to discredit you. And if you can't handle this,
Glitterbug is a choice.
you're not going to be able to handle that, Omaha. That's just
I'm going to know the first time you took a kiss. I'm going to know who was the first girl you kissed.
The only creepy thing about Glitterbug is that she's banging Harry, which isn't really creepy because Harry's a white guy. Glitterbug loves black people. She loves black people, Spanish people.
Glitterbug is talented.
Glitter loves all races.
Here's the thing. Like I said, if I'm not in it, I'm in it to see if I could win. You never know. You miss the shots you don't take. You know what I'm saying? It's all about.
Listen, I'd rather.
But if you really want to win, you'll start at a lower level and work up.
Start at what, Cindy?
If he really wants to win, he'll start at a commissioner or something level and work up.
I don't know about that. Go from there. We're gonna go big, Omaha. My opinion.
If you're running to say I'm in it just to see if I can win. It's like, okay, I'm in it just to see if I can win too. I don't really have a message. I'm not standing on a platform. I mean, if you're gonna run for mayor, you should definitely have your shit organized, right? Like you want to.
If that's the case, I could have wrote your name in for president just to see if you'd got enough votes.
Right?
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say one thing. You know, from my opinion, and guys in the chat too, like press 1 if this is how you are viewing this also. But my opinion, just hearing what you've said so far, I am getting from this that you have a major disdain for cops. You want weed totally legalized. You want to put a chokehold on the cops and take away a lot of their funding, their, with the body cams, a lot of those protections. You
the body cam protections? You
are having a tough time in your love life.
That came up. You brought that up.
It did come up.
You have been arrested. You have a criminal record, right?
All that shit flies in Chicago.
You're very, very
Omaha.
young. You're very young. You have never done any kind of service or philanthropic things in your community. You didn't even know that you have access to your city budget.
Are you writing this shit down, girl?
No, I'm remembering it off my head.
I also want to give a shout out to all the residents of Nebraska. If you have erectile dysfunction, Glitterbug as mayor will take care of that problem.
I'm not sure about your.
You're the type of
Katie would be a good lawyer.
You don't. It's like you don't want to admit it, but secretly you hope I fail, and that's fine. And
okay, see those kinds of assumptions.
Nobody hopes you fail. That's the problem.
When you say that stuff, Omaha, you sound like a big freaking baby.
Agreed, man.
Yes. Okay, you. All right, I'm not talking to you no more, Kate. All right. If you're going
to talk to you, more baby.
I'm done talking to you, Kate. So you can ask me questions. You can ignore it. I'm gonna be like Trump.
Glitterbug will talk to anybody. Kate,
Trump
it works for him.
You guys, hang on.
Okay, guys, calm down. Anyone understand anyone when they're talking all at the same time?
I hope you fail.
And no one here, everyone when they're talking at the same time. So we need to talk one at a time here.
The more this guy speaks, the more Glitterbug's votes are going up through the roof.
Oh
I got a
my!
question,
Katie
if I
came
may.
in your office and she said something you didn't like. You can't sit down at your desk and say, "Well, I'm done talking to you." If she's got an hour appointment and she only talked for 10 minutes, you can't act that way. You have to be professional, even if she makes you mad.
Trump. As a campaign manager of like Glitterbug, I don't have to do a damn thing. Glitterbug doesn't have to do a damn thing. This guy's going to win us this election. This is great.
All right, guys, so hold on. Diver, are you back or?
All right, you know what? I'll see. And if I lose, I lose. And if I win, I win. I'll definitely be
hold on, guys. Diver's going to say something. Diver, go ahead.
All right. The main problem is qualifications. What qualifications do you have to be mayor of the city of Omaha?
That was dope.
Yep. That's a good one.
Well, the qualifications, you got to start somewhere. All right. And here's the thing. Yeah, you talk about being a career politician. You talk about having experience.
You talk
about qualifications, right? You need 1,000 signatures. That's for one.
No, that's a requirement to be placed on the ballot. That is not qualifications for the job.
How are you? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what, guys? All I know is I'm gonna run, and I don't care about your opinions or what you think. And I'm gonna run, and if I don't win, I win, and if I lose, I lose. I can't answer every question because I'm not going to answer every question. If you want to,
can say that.
If you don't, you don't have to vote for me. I'm not
going to. The residents of Omaha, if you want better health care, if you want a leader that is strong and firm on her stance, that's a female that won't back down. Glitterbug 2021 is your chance for leadership.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. I'm gonna let you guys know something.
You deserve.
Kenny Klein. No. I'm still speaking now. Kenny Klein's panel. Kenny Klein's panel is that panel, but audience is let's say they're more against auditors than anything. Now, hold on. Kenny Klein himself may not be against auditors, all right? himself as his channel. He might not be against the auditing community and the constitutional rights community as a whole. He's not biased, but his audience is. Now there are
I'll
some
give
people.
you that. That doesn't change the fact that you got to be able
You're
to
right.
stand in front of them.
You're right.
Don't
You're
call,
right.
don't
You're
call
right.
me
Residents of
biased.
Omaha.
Let me give you guys
Residents of
context
Omaha.
dealing with here. All
That's
right,
the thing,
what you guys
Omaha.
are
Hold
dealing
on,
with. Just
Kenny.
because you watch this video and then think something about me, you gotta look at that. You gotta look at the whole picture. You can't just
Hold
look
on, Kenny.
at one frame.
Residents
You
of
gotta look at the
Omaha.
whole thing. So that's where.
If you send Glitterbug an email, she will not get mad at you if you don't respond within 2 hours. Vote for Glitterbug.
Okay, Omaha. Look, you don't try not to get upset about this. That's not the reason I wanted to come up here. I wanted you to see exactly what you're going to be going up against if you're running for mayor. This is the sort of thing you're going to deal with, and you know
This
if
is
you're
lightweight.
running,
This is
this
not
is very
We are being really
CNN or
nice.
something.
And if
very light.
yeah, and if I could just say something quick, hey Omaha, it's Asian. So you know, as a black man coming from an Asian man, we should never generalize. So please don't generalize.
Glitterbug would never do that.
And I also like a lot of your answers you've had. I just think Omaha is not probably the city for you right now. At least not Omaha the way it is today. My suggestion was start at a lower level. Build the audience, build a reputation, and build a base, and then try and get things done. And also maybe not try to don't go out and say I don't like some cops. Don't say that. That's not going to run in Omaha because they're Republican. They love cops. They're all about supporting the police. You know, and they're probably not going to be so into the marijuana thing because there's a lot of Republicans there. So I mean, some of the things you're going on, it's possible you could win. It's possible, I guess. You know, anything's possible.
I'm glad you said that. I was gonna say Omaha is your place because that's what you know. It is. Kenny is right, and I think it would have been better if he said, and I think he corrected himself, that it will be a high hill to climb. It's a tall task to take, but if you're gonna do it wisely, right? Omaha. If you're gonna be there, you're gonna stay there. Like I feel about this ghetto shit. You got to know your fucking know your opponent, right? Sun Tzu, Art of War. Know your opponent. Any fucking battle can be won. So stay there. Listen to the shit these people are telling you, bro. This is your ammunition. This is the shit that you're gonna use later.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. And like I said, all I'm gonna do is try. And you know, if I win, I win. And if I don't, I don't. You know, at least I made the attempt, and you can't really say anything about it. I'm hoping, and then I'm
If you
hoping that
ran for city council, I'd vote for you.
you run for city council.
I'd
You know
vote
what?
for you.
You know what's beautiful about that though? I can get both for the ballots. I can get the city council ballot and I can get the mayoral ballot. In city council, you only need 100 signatures to qualify, and that's not hard to get. So I mean,
I said go for that, dude, because they're going to look for experience in the mayor. Not only that, your age is going to go against you because you're so young. You don't have enough life experience. These are real things that voters look at.
And
they
if they
are
say that you don't
trusting
have
you.
enough life
Your best fit for city
and they
council.
see you triggering, that's gonna confirm their belief that you're too young for the job.
Your maturity level.
Yeah, your best fit for city council. You have other people
No, go
beside
for
you
mayor.
to help you. You have other people beside you to help you. That's where you get your feet wet. You get more knowledge learned. You get a lot of stuff. Your best bet to go for city council. That's where you'll get.
And Omaha, like the fact that you sit up here and you're kind of crying, like saying, we want you to fail. The thing is, we wouldn't be wasting our time asking you these questions because we want to hear what you have to say, right? Like people that come and ask these hardball questions, they're the ones that are interested. They're the ones that are on the fence about voting for you. They want to know more. They want to know where you stand on this stuff. So when you get mad and say I'm not, I'm leaving, whatever, like that's just people are going to be like, what the fuck is this guy even doing here?
We don't want you to fail. We don't want you to fail at nothing.
Hey, Kenny,
Well, if you
I
give
just
me a
got in
chance-
contact with an Omaha, Nebraska resident who is going to come on panel and ask Omaha some questions, who really lives in Omaha. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Omaha, one last question. Do you know any of the people on the city council? Do you have a good rapport with any of these people? Do you know who you are going to put in place to be your financial advisor, to be your ombudsman? I don't know what exactly you have like in your actual administration, but do you know who you're going to appoint?
Well, not yet, but here's the thing. Let me tell you something. My concern is just getting that 1,000 signatures. Once I get that 1,000 signatures, then I'll focus on all that. I haven't even got my feet wet.
Because this is stuff that people are going to ask, and they are going to want to know that stuff prior to endorsing you. Do you know what I mean?
I got to qualify first, so I have to worry about qualifying. If I don't qualify, then there's no point even discussing all that other stuff. So let me
at least have the idea.
Let me try to qualify first.
All right, so someone's trying to come up. I'm gonna need someone to drop down, please.
I'm going to drop down. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Cindy.
Maybe I'm a part
Are you sure?
Thank you, Cindy. Have a great night.
Is this the resident of Omaha, Nebraska? This is big time, Kenny Klein. This is going to be big for Omaha. He's going to answer questions from a resident who lives in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, PlayStation. Okay, hold on. What? Yeah, go ahead. Bring him up. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I think as far-fetched as this may seem, it's nice that at least we're a little respectful to spend time on asking Omaha tough questions. So, just thinking out loud.
Hey, I'm a resident of Omaha, Nebraska, and I think I'm going to be running. So I'm going to put my hat in the ring. I'm opening up a campaign right now to explore this. So if you're interested, Omaha, let's do this.
You from
65% of the people that live in, 65 years and older. How do you plan on helping the people that are in the retirement age? I mean, I got plans. Do you?
What's the plans, man? Tell me your plans.
I think I'm going to tell you. You want a debate? Let's set up a debate, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not voting for you. And if I have to run against you to stop you, I will.
Can I be the moderator for any debate?
Sure.
Okay.
So are you from? Hold on. Are you from Omaha?
And I'm going to ask Joe Cole to be part of my campaign, and El Sancho as well, and maybe Bird.
Okay, you didn't even answer the question.
I'm sad on Omaha so far. I'm also fuck the cops so far.
Omaha, will you answer Bone's question, please?
No, I'm not gonna answer his question. He ain't even answered my
question. We'll see. Okay.
Okay. You can answer my question though. So don't even go there.
No. I'll do what you do. We'll set up a debate time. We'll set up a debate. We'll set this all up.
Are you trolling me? Because I don't like to be trolled. I guess I've been trolled about.
Don't let it trigger you. Yeah, take it as serious. Whether you don't know who the fuck he is, or Omaha.
He lives in Maryland. He gave me his address, 111th Street. He lives on Omaha.
111.
111th Street that's his address. I verified it.
Yep.
All right. Go outside your door. No. Do me a favor. Go outside your door.
No, don't ask him to do that shit.
No. Don't show me your house or anything. No, go outside your door, walk down the street, and let me see if I can see a familiarity of Omaha.
Why?
They're saying. See, you're lying.
This is
not. Shit. I don't like that. Don't lie.
What kind of debate is this?
This is Omaha. You cannot do this. This is not.
Kenny. I want to have to end the street. I'm going to end the.
Oh, be nice. Be nice.
And
Omaha. We'll debate, man. Come with facts. I'll come with facts. You want to do this? Let's do this.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll set this up. My campaign manager will get a hold of whatever you have.
And I can moderate, Bones.
Omaha, you just missed a great opportunity to have a debate with that dude. To put forth your shit, you just missed a great opportunity. You're missing. It may not be too late. A great opportunity to say, well, Mr. Unknown hiding behind a sock account. This is what I would do. Battle this nigga. He's a nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll set up a time.
Yeah. Hey, Kenny.
Yep.
And Diver.
Yeah, I got to get going. I got some stuff going on here.
All right,
Hey,
Diver. Well, good luck.
You stay healthy,
hey,
enjoy.
the best to you, Diver.
Bless you, bro.
Stay healthy, all right?
Take care, Diver.
In Omaha, I don't know if we need to get you to some troll camp or something, because you are gonna get trolled the fuck out of.
That's right.
Troll. This is baby troll. Like, you are gonna get hardcore trolled.
It's all right. When it comes down to it, I'll figure it out.
Very good. It's getting down to
Don't
that
be a
moment because you're
snowflake.
hopping on
All right, hold on,
Answer
guys.
questions.
All right, guys, hold
I
on.
like a lot of you guys.
Carl's got a question. Carl, go ahead.
And you gotta pass a law that makes it legal to rolling around on the street.
Oh my God.
I had to say it.
There's nothing wrong with crawling on the ground, dude.
Very good. That was an honest answer.
There you go. That wasn't too bad, yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. And if you think there's some babies crawl before they walk.
Now you just jumped the shark.
Hey,
Are you still
hey,
you
Mr.
still a
Omaha.
baby?
I would be very respectful to the resident. He is a follower of the Christ Church that's in his area.
Thank you, Sancho, for the
Yep.
research. Did you hear
Christ
that?
Community Church.
Your
Jesus
opponent
is my
already
savior.
has a background and a following
Yeah,
in the
you guys
church.
know,
He's
but
off
you
to a
guys
good
know I'm
start.
from Omaha. You guys know I'm from Omaha, though, because I put videos out that I'm from Omaha. I haven't
No,
seen
it's
That's
right by
not
Lamb
it.
Park.
You're
That's where
missing.
he's
You're
at.
missing
That's
it.
where he lives.
That's right.
He's not going to dog himself.
But
He lives by
that's your
Lamb
business,
Park.
but I mean, that's your business.
Get it over with, man. He's a
No,
resident. Don't
he's
shoot him
saying he
like
has ties to the community. He's a Christian. He just threw a volley at you. You come back with, listen, I'm in the cop watch community and I have X of tens of thousands of so and
You
so.
wanna-
I have a footing in this activity thing. You come back wise.
Why don't we do a debate at, Lamb Park sometime with you and him?
Yeah, we'll set it up.
All right, one day, man. We'll set it up, man. I'll
You
let
want
you
to
know.
go to Meadow Lane or you want to go to Lamb Park? Which one do you want to go to?
Land Park?
Yeah.
The hell is Land Park?
You don't know what Lamb Park is?
No, I don't know. Land.
It's by the Hawthorne Suites, dude. Let's stop playing dumb.
No, what is the street? What's the street?
What's the street of what?
That
Lamp
part.
Street? South
Land?
11th and Lamp. South 111th and Lamp.
South 111th and Lamp. I don't think
South.
that's
South 111th and Lamp. It's right by John Dewar Ave, Lavender Street, Jackson Street, Fern. I mean, come on, dude. This guy's legitimate, Omaha. Get your shit together.
Hey, it's all good, bro. Lamp. What's the no 111? What?
LAMP.
I don't even.
You know
You're
how
not
to
even.
spell? How? Jeez.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna spell this out. Lamp.
Yeah, like a lamp. Like you don't have a light bulb in the head of yours.
You mean Lambo? Lamp Street. All right, I see it.
With all due respect, I don't think you should be running.
No.
You can't even find a street.
So you saying
Omaha.
you're on?
He
Do
works
you
at the
have
American
water?
Headquarters.
Hold on, guys. Everyone is talking at one time. Can no one understand
Yeah.
anything
He quit.
anybody is fucking saying? Let's go one at
He
a
got
time.
scared. He quit, Kenny. He just realized that this guy's a real resident of freaking Omaha, and then he quit. He don't care about Omaha. Listen, if anyone's hearing his voice, Omaha Cop Walk doesn't give two shits about Omaha, Nebraska. We just learned that officially on Kenny Klein's show. Like, share, and subscribe to Kenny Klein.
So I won, right? I'm the mayor.
Bones, you won.
Wow, that was so easy.
We verified that you live in the area. Every question
right.
was answered, and he rage quit.
He might have just lost connection. He was
No, he gave up. He gave up on the residents of Omaha. He failed you, Omaha.
He was trying to spell lamp, and he quit.
Yeah, that was an epic fail.
Well, he was doing all right until he was doing all right at one point. He really needs to calm the fuck down. And this was peanuts compared to what he's gonna expect when he's actually starting to run. If he ends up keep doing it,
Right.
This is absolutely nothing.
I just want to apologize.
Chalk it up to a fail. I mean, we rage quit, and we were
Yeah,
like
I
you
just
said,
wanna-
this is peanuts compared
Right.
to.
It is, and I just want to apologize to the panel member and the other residents of Omaha, Nebraska. You definitely deserve better. Vote Glitterbug.
Who is campaign manager? He's cracking me up.
Sancho.
That's the gentleman
Oh.
talking. Sancho.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know Sancho.
El Sancho.
Oh, okay.
You don't know El Sancho, Katie?
He's a good advocate.
He has
Nobody
a.
knows me.
He has
I'm
a.
a nobody.
Katie, he has a channel.
I've seen his channel. I just didn't realize that was his I don't know his voice or whatever.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're the only one who doesn't know my voice. I'm a
Okay.
horrible.
Yeah, I've seen you in Sancho's channel before in
I
chat.
thought I seen her in
Yeah.
Golden Eyes.
Yeah.
I seen her in Golden Eyes too. I think Golden Eyes. Yeah.
Well, I must go. Don't be a stinker. Vote for a thinker, and I will see you guys on the campaign trail.
Thanks, Bones.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this show sure as fuck got away from me today. Holy fuck.
Dude, that was fun, Kenny, as always, man. I love your channel, bro.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think it's interesting. Like a lot of people, don't realize the specifics and the tiny details of when you're in politics, all those little things that you have to remember and include in your message and stuff. And I'm like super into politics and stuff. So, I mean, I'm a little biased. So I know what questions to ask and stuff, but like, I mean, it's cool. I like learning about it. So I like talking about it.
So what did you think? What did you think of some of his answers when he wasn't raging? What did you think of how he was presenting? I mean, obviously, maybe you wouldn't vote for him, but just from a political standpoint, what did you think of how he answered some of the things or some of his views?
Like I said, he would not be a good. He would not be a good candidate to run any sort of business or he is too biased. He is way too biased, and he's not presenting any ideas. He's not presenting any maybe programs, any like solid changes, fundamental, just down to the studs ways. He's not presenting any evidence or examples of what he wants to really do. He just keeps saying that to watch his YouTube channel because the cops are all dicks in Omaha and they're white. Like, I mean, he's far too biased. People, and if the voters are 70-something% white, he's got to get those people on his side. And when I asked him, he said, I have an idea, and he never told us the idea.
You see, here's the problem with you. And I don't know why. See, here's the thing. You don't like me. No. Shh, quiet. I proved the point. You proved my point. And that point is you never liked me. So for you coming in from that perspective, I don't like Omaha. Therefore, I don't want Omaha to exceed. From that,
okay. That's not what she said. That's not what she said.
Bro, let me talk. That interrupt shit fucking disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful. Especially when I'm trying to explain something. If I pause for a minute, for 5 seconds, then talk. But when I'm talking, don't just butt in, because then I forget what I'm about to say. And I think that's why you guys do it, because I end up forgetting what I'm about to say, and then I can't say it, and it's like, okay.
Because you're stupid.
You know what, Kenny?
Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead, Omar.
Hold on, Kenny. You're not even on my level, dude. Like, you're nothing, bro. Like, you're nothing. You are
I
nothing
actually
but a
touch the
pro.
full spectrum scale, and unlike you with your
I don't give a shit what you want, but
with your out of the
let me
spectrum.
answer the question. You guys are biased against me.
So I would like to tell
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let him answer the question. Let him answer the question.
Do you
Let him
have
answer the question.
in 1 hour? No, you don't. Go
Kenny,
fuck.
can I respond to
Did I
what
do
you
what
said?
for an hour?
I want to
What did
just
you
let him finish, and then Katie, you can respond. I actually have something I want to say about that as well. Go ahead, Omar.
Look, I'm obviously new to this, all right? So I'm not perfect in any stretch of the imagination. And say I was perfect, all right? And like I say, you send me an address, Bones, I'll come over. Don't try to set me up, but I'll come meet you somewhere. I don't have a problem meeting you, dude. We can set something up. Look, man, I'm not a bad person. I'm not about to, I ain't gonna do nothing. If we can meet somewhere and we can work something out, I don't have a problem with that, all right? And that's not an issue.
We're going to debate the issues.
Yeah, that's right. We can debate the issues. We can do
That's
all
right.
that. We come with facts and only facts. No bias.
Yep. And we'll do this in front of the YouTube world because they're interested.
That's fine.
Yep. And then we'll have a vote.
That's fine. And that's fine. Look, we got people have their opinions. I can't win everybody's respect, and I know that. And I only do what I can because I'm only one person. But Kate, your hold on, sorry, campaign, please let me finish. I'm almost done. You're coming in from, and that's just you won't admit it, but you're coming in from a perspective. I don't like Omaha. So from that perspective, you're going to have more of a bias against me. And that's fine. That's your right. You can be as biased as you want against me. You don't have to like me. But, you got to at least come with, the point that I'm trying to be persistent. And you know that if anything is going to change, it's going to come from the outside, not from within side. But go ahead, Kate.
Can I respond?
Go ahead, buddy.
Buddy? Okay. First of all, I'm going to get a little bit, whatever. You don't fucking know me. I don't fucking know you. Everything I've seen and heard from you has been exactly what you've said. I have only gotten my information from how you behave via these panels, your videos, what you do. Everything I've seen is how I draw my own conclusions. Nobody has swayed me not to like you. I don't know you. I am asking you these questions because I want to know what you're all about, bro. And it is so stupid, and it's a turnoff to anybody that would ever even consider voting for you. If you whine like a little bitch.
Yeah, and you have to curse. You can't.
I didn't interrupt you. Excuse me.
But you
I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. Excuse me.
Let her finish, Omaha. Let her finish.
That's extremely rude. Mayors don't interrupt and don't get combative with their citizens. Mayors don't interrupt and get combative.
Omaha, hold on. God damn, hold the fuck on. All right, Katie, finish, please.
Okay. Bro, you have got to get your shit together. Your temper is ridiculous.
Yeah, a bitch.
Stop it,
Omaha. Hold on.
You just called a resident a bitch. Wow.
You're a piece
Not my
of
vote,
shit,
bro.
Omaha. Get the fuck off.
Relax.
I don't need your vote. Bye.
You don't call a female a bitch, you piece of shit.
You don't call me a bitch either.
You're an immoral piece of shit.
Sancho, let's not go there.
Gang up on me.
You want to get a vote? You get a fucking vote.
Relax.
All right, calm down, guys. Calm down.
Disgusting piece of shit.
I didn't call you a bitch. I said you were whining like a little bitch.
Them are fighting words.
Well, you know what? This is the political arena.
Yeah, they are. You're a disgusting
You better get
piece
a
of shit.
backbone and some thicker skin.
People don't call each other bitches in politics.
Well, what do you do when it happens? What happens if it does? You look bad. If I'm your campaign manager, you just blew it for us. You got to do better.
You're right, man. You're right, so cool. You're right.
Your residents are going to be rowdy as fuck. They're going to, people that are behind other people running, they're going to be fucking mean to you. They don't want you to win. They want to expose you. They want to find all your weak points and all your triggers, and they want to expose you. And it is way too easy to do that to you.
Please
I'm
listen to
sitting
what
here in
she said.
California behind a fucking keyboard, and I'm triggering you this bad.
Pretty much you're a sensitive twat, Omaha.
I mean, I'm nowhere near you. This isn't even in person, and I'm triggering you this bad, bro.
It's all right. And I'm hoping you win something from that. All right.
You thank her. She just gave you a jewel. You should.
He don't like women.
Maybe politics isn't for you, man.
He disrespects women. He's a piece of shit.
No, you're a piece of shit. You're the piece of shit. And nobody.
Okay, guys, fucking guys, hold the fuck on. We've got people that want to come up. So people who Josiah just got up here. Morgan
on here for a long time.
Josiah, Morgan just got up, so they haven't said anything yet. But people have been up here for a minute. People want to come up. Maybe we could switch out.
Why don't you knock the guy who disrespects women off?
I'm going to leave. So, but my people will get in touch with your people and we'll have a debate.
All right, buddy.
I'm serious. I hope you are
I'm
too.
serious too.
Well, I'm a man of the people. I'm going to bring issues.
All right, that's cool.
Yep. So do your research.
Oh well.
Thank you, everyone. Hope everyone has a great day.
You too, buddy.
All right. So, yeah, Omaha, like, we're trying to help you here get prepared. I mean, yeah, if you're getting triggered by this, it's rough, true, but it's not nearly as rough as it's going to get or it could get.
Well,
It could get a lot worse.
I know, and I'll figure it out one day at a time. Like I said, I am new at this. It's not like I've been doing this for years and I just have experience. Look, you got change comes from the outside, and that's what's gonna hopefully help me win. You know, if you're going to vote on somebody just because they talk and say cool things that make you go, wow, he owned this person, and not on policy substance, then there's something wrong with you. But that's your right.
Change on the outside comes from the fucking brain you have on the inside of your head, bro.
And you got no brain.
Calm down, sweetie, calm down. All right.
Nobody's
All right,
home. Knock, knock. Nobody's home.
All right. So, Morgie, what you got?
I was just going to say, I mean, you know, if you're going to do this, then you better start doing your homework, because you haven't got a clue, you haven't got a policy, you haven't got a platform, you don't know how local government works. You know, you've got ideas, but you don't know, you've got no way of implementing because you don't know how to implement them. You seem to think that you're going to be able to walk in there and do whatever the fuck you want. Well, gee, that hasn't worked real well for the latest incumbent of the White House, has it?
Well,
you know, you've got to find out how it works. If you don't even know that you can get the budget online, then you're behind the eight ball before you even start. All you've got are words, mate, and it's not going to go, and it's not going to go anywhere because you've got nothing to stand on.
You know what? That's all right. Here's the thing. I'm new at this. You know, people will ultimately choose who they want to vote for. You know, you can't stop a person not from voting for me or not voting for me. So whoever wants to vote for it, they see that I can make a change or I'm trying to make a change, they're more likely to vote for me and give me a shot.
But they're not going to vote for you because you've got nothing to stand on.
What do you know about Omaha?
Man, you guys coming in from already a biased opinion. You're already coming in from I don't like Omaha, so therefore
I'm not coming in from I don't like Omaha. I'm coming in from the point of view you don't even know how your local government even works.
I know how my local government works.
No, you don't. You've just proved it by what you've just said. You've got no idea. You don't even know how to find the budget.
Do you know how laws and motions get passed? Do you know what your job as mayor is in this governmental body? Like what the mayor does opposed to the council? Do you know how that works?
Yeah, I know how that works.
How does it work?
I'm not answering your question. There you go.
Rude. So you have no clue.
I'm not answering your questions.
All right, so
Taco, what you got? Has power, and I will.
All right, we're gonna get through the people who just came in, guys. So give it a minute.
My vote for Mayor Glitterbug is on the panel now.
All right, so Taco, what you got?
Well, I was just going to point out that if Omaha's serious about wanting to have a debate with someone, I will seriously put on my debate moderator skills, and I will seriously come up with debate questions and moderate it.
Well,
I think that'll be a good one. Taco will be fair.
As a completely neutral, I will
be fair.
As completely neutral, I'll make questions pertaining to Omaha, do my research. It'll be about Omaha, and make it even for both candidates.
That's fair.
And we can plan it for next week if that works for Omaha and Kevin or whoever wants to debate them.
Right, but Taco, you also got to do a spelling bee contest before the debate, which if you fail the spelling bee, Omaha, unfortunately, you can't debate.
Sancho,
well, then I can't debate. I'm out.
You can do it on on Kenny's or on Sancho's. I don't care whose platform we do it on, but I'll host it. It'll just be the two candidates and myself on it.
I think that's
no other guests on the platform to interrupt.
That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, because knowing you guys, y'all are going to try to interrupt.
Each candidate will be given 3 minutes to answer the question, followed by followed by time to rebut the question, and then we'll move on to the following question and so on.
All right, so where you go, man? What you got?
All right, I'm gonna hop down.
I don't think he's ever going to get enough people to get him where he can become mayor.
You don't think I'm going to get enough people on my side to become mayor?
No.
Well, you know what? You never know, right?
You ain't gave no reason to vote for you.
You know what? And that's the thing. Look, man, I already gave my policy ideas on what I believe that I want to be changed in this city and how I would do it. And that's, you know, I like I said, I'm pretty much new to it.
But it ain't how you do it, it's how
they want to.
that
But if
want
they don't
it
give me
done.
a chance, but here's the thing: if they don't want to give me a chance, that's fine. But you can't complain later in life that this person that's in office ain't doing anything, and this is going on, and she ain't doing it right, or she or he or whatever who's in office ain't doing it right because you didn't want to give me a shot. So I don't want to hear that either. You know what I'm saying? You're
That's
right.
right. So, that's right, Omaha. Tell him.
If you think I'm not qualified, vote for somebody else. But when that change doesn't happen, that the way you wanted it to be changed, don't sit there and complain about it. I'm just saying.
All right, so Glitter,
I'm not losing a lot if I lose. Like I lose some money a little bit, but I'll make that back. It's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to do it to make it change, though.
Thanks, Katie.
And if nothing changes, don't complain. Just don't complain about it. That's what I like to tell those people who don't want to vote for me. It's your right to vote for whoever you want for, but just don't get mad when this current person is doing something wrong and you don't like what she's doing. Because the mayor, this mayor, pissed off a lot of people, and the people that even voted for her, she pissed them off too. So, like I said, if you want change, I'm the one to do it. Am I perfect? No, but I will fight for you, and that's what matters. And if you don't want to vote for me, that's fine. You can vote for the same person, and there's no change. And then I'm just going to sit there and eat popcorn and laugh at you.
All right, Glitter, what you got?
Okay, Omaha, your whole thing is a respect factor. Like, you have no respect for anybody. It doesn't matter if it's guy, girl, black, white, cop, not cop, whatever. You have zero respect for anybody. So why would anybody have respect for you and vote for you? If this was the first time, if this was the first time, first time ever listening to you, I would think you are the biggest racist. You have no respect for women. You have no respect for anybody, period. And then you want to go into a political field where people look up to you and you run things. No, that's not how it's going to work. You don't want to answer questions. You have to learn how to answer the hard-hitting questions. You can't sit there and go, oh, I'm just not going to answer your question. That's not how it works. I mean, I just don't get why you say you want to make a change. Have you done anything besides following cops around with your camera? Have you done anything at all to clean up your community, to help go to like organizations or whatever? Have you done anything?
Well, here's the thing. I've helped people learn about their rights. In a sense that now people are filming the cops more than ever in Omaha. Before that, they weren't doing it. I started that. Well, I started that. And people have the courage to film the police in their communities and have the balls and actually have the courage to confront tyranny now because of me. Because
that's nothing. I mean, there's no change in that.
You do know there's more than just following cops around, right? Have you done anything for the homeless? Have you done anything for children? Have you done anything for senior citizens?
Have you cleaned up
graffiti? I mean,
Omaha, let her finish. She let you finish. Everyone let you finish. And Glitter.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Go ahead. Finish, Glitter.
Fucking crap.
I mean, like, have you done any of that? Have you helped the homeless? Have you worked in homeless shelters? Have you fed the needy? Have you gone meals on wheels? Have you done any of that stuff besides just go around and filming cops? Who cares about cops? We see that every day on TV. We don't need your camera doing it too. We want to see you actually making a change. We all know our rights. We get it.
No, you don't. No, that's a damn lie. But okay.
I don't know my rights. I didn't go to school, and I didn't.
I'm not talking about you.
have no clue what my rights are.
That's a lot of
Okay,
people
you're right.
right.
How do you know what I know and what I don't know? How do you
I
know?
wasn't talking about you. Jesus Christ.
You just said I don't know my rights. How do you know what I know?
Did just say that.
Oh my God.
Omaha, it's what you said. She's just repeating what you said.
No, it's all good. You know what? Just interrupt. Keep talking over
You
me.
can't do that. He's not interrupting you. That's exactly what you said.
You can't
do that.
And then when I win, I'm gonna come on your panel. I'm gonna shout in your fucking face. I'm gonna laugh.
If you win, I will come and lick
He's porn bombing us with his squat. He's porn bombing us with his squat right now.
Oh, he is?
No, you are.
Paulie, what are you doing?
You are, Omaha. You're twat showing right now. Man the fuck up.
Oh, you know what, campaign manager? Fuck yourself.
These are the important questions, Omaha. This is what you have to answer these questions. You can't just go. I hate politics.
I'm gonna run on policy.
How are you going to be a politician? How are you going to run for mayor? People want to know
the ideas that I have that'll help the city. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit here and debate every single topic because they want to ask a question.
Why not?
Okay.
That's
I don't
what
have
they
to.
do.
But I don't have
That's
to.
what they do.
If I feel like it's unfair, I'm not about to just entertain that.
But that's what they do.
Omaha, what did you mean when you said you don't know the law? I mean, that's why would you tell
No, I didn't say you don't know the law. I didn't. Bro, why do you misspeak me?
I don't know my rights.
Oh, you don't know your rights. I'm sorry, you're right. I don't know your rights. My bad.
What's wrong with people, man? They just seem to me to look bad. That's what they do.
My bad.
Everybody's out to get you.
You're talking about someone doesn't know your rights. Should you really tell your constituents that? Or maybe you should phrase it like, and you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know completely all of their rights, but that's okay because I'm going to change that. Turn it into something positive. Why'd you have to go at her with something negative? Don't you think she's not going to vote for you? Or people who are in her boat are not going to vote for you now because you just said you just went at it with a negative. As a candidate, as somebody that's in a political office, you come at it with a positive.
I can't believe my life.
You're right, Omaha. I might not know all my rights. I do know my rights, but I might not know all of them. And you're absolutely right. There's a lot of people who don't know their rights. But you can come at it at a different angle instead of just saying, hey, you don't know shit. I'm going to make you learn. I'm going to teach you my way, and this is how it's going to be. That's not going to get people to like you. It makes us want to hate you more. Just because you're just an asshole.
And you disrespect women, which isn't cool.
Yeah, I mean, you do all the time. You disrespect me all the time, which I can give two shits, honestly. But you do. I heard the stuff you said about Jackie and single mothers, and then you don't have sympathy because they can't donate to you. Who does that?
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
know
ridiculous.
what? You know what? Go fuck
Not you know what?
Okay. Omaha.
I don't know you that well,
Okay.
but I don't think you're a good human being.
Omaha. There's gonna be no more of this telling women that type of shit over here. Next time you do it, you're fucking gone, dude.
That's fine. I don't want to be on the panel no more. Anyways, I'm out.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, you piece of shit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, piece of shit.
So long, go. Get lost.
Piece of shit.
I mean, I sound like a total retard on all panels. I mean, look at when I was on Sancho's panel the other day and me being on Polly's panel.
We just saw a retard leave. With all due respect, I love mentally challenged people. This guy's a whole different spectrum of retardation. He's just not normal.
I mean, I could hate everything about somebody, but I could talk to them with respect and not tell them how stupid they are. You know what I mean?
Women, listen, Kenny, you disrespect women, you get angry Sancho. That's the deal.
Yeah, no, I got you. But he started out fairly well, and then when shit started going sour, he kind of went bad. I was really surprised when he first came on. He was talking about. I mean, of course, he did the typical politician thing. Didn't really talk about a whole lot, but at least he was not like ragey. But then he kept going back and forth. It's just, I don't know. It got pretty bad.
I mean, if you think getting arrested for filming cops and interfering in their work is some kind of platform for running for mayor, then you've got you really are deluded. I'm sorry.
Here's my
I
closing
wanted,
words, Penny. If you think a YouTube panel is going to be difficult, politics is a whole nother animal.
yeah, I wanted to ask him.
Oh, absolutely.
I wanted to ask him.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Josiah.
I wanted to ask him just two basic questions, not concerning law, not concerning politics, but Robert's rules of order. Does he have any knowledge of how a basic business meeting runs? And two, what's his voting record?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. They're very basic. They're very basic questions, and his voting record will, be brought up immediately. Has he ever voted?
Yeah. Oh, very true. That's a good point. Polly, what you got for us?
So here's what I gotta say. Even if the Omaha got in, I think we would have an Anthony Weiner situation on our hands. You know what I mean? Where he just sends fucking dick pics to people. So, yeah. I'm just saying.
That would be pretty bad, though, if you did that.
Just saying.
Yeah, Lavender, what you got? Lavender. You're not muted. So.
Can I get a taco hat to go, please?
Does the Polly got your tongue?
That's right.
Polly's got her tongue. That's what it is. Lavender? Something's wrong with her.
Yeah,
we can't hear you.
Now, what I would say is,
real quick?
Yes.
I mean, it's like, okay, I voted for Trump, and let's say Fizzy votes for Biden, right? Fizzy and I have intelligent conversations. I hate politics. Half of the time, I don't even understand it. But we can have a civil conversation and have respect for each other and still have a difference in opinion. He just can't come up here and chill and just listen to what somebody has to say.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be, no, you can't just go rage quit. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not getting you anywhere this far.
Absolutely.
I sound like I said, I sound like a blubbering idiot when I get on panels. But at least I have respect for people.
Yeah. And
No,
I'm with
idiot.
I'm right with you, Glitter. I have several conversations, and I learn things not just from Republicans. I've learned things from Democrats. I learned things from, believe it or not, Green Party members. And we can all have civil conversations, and that's what I was hoping this would turn into. But I don't know why I kidded myself on this one, but it didn't. But I've had many, not just with them, with auditors too, and just anyone in general. Just I love the debate, and I just love the YouTube platform to allow me to, kind of talk to different people from different ways of life. And I was hoping it would be better than it was, but it is what it is. Are you back, Lavender? Are you having issues? So are you going to vote for him, Paulie? Would you vote for him?
Yes, but only as an epic troll to Omaha, Nebraska. Like, yeah, that's right. The internet is powerful. We got this fucking cocksucker fucking elected. Now deal with it.
Oh, man, that would be the most epic troll.
It would be the epic troll.
You're welcome, Omaha. You're welcome.
That's right.
God, that would be horrible. I feel real bad for him. But what if the troll was on all of us and he actually fucking succeeded and did really well? He was fucking trolling us the whole time. He goes in there like, whoa, actually, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this shit done. I'm going to get this shit done. He's just been fucking with us this whole time. I doubt it, but that would be crazy.
Hey, Kenny, I'm going to drop down in the chat.
All right, Glitter. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks.
The interesting thing is that he wants to run for mayor, but he'll probably be trespassed out of every building in the city before that happens.
and one of the things he said really caught my eye. He was like, "I'm probably going to give the police support." I'm like, "Wait a minute, I've heard you on other people say the police follow you with drones. None of the police like you in there, but now you're telling us that you're going to get the police support." by defunding them. Yeah, that's gonna work.
It's not going to happen.
No,
I
not at
mean,
all.
the problem is his biggest problem is he can't focus on one thing long enough to actually realize what he's doing. He doesn't have the attention span to actually do the research and do the the hard graft that goes along with it, because his mind's just going at 1,000 miles an hour, and he just can't stay focused on the one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got this bee in his bonnet about the cops because he was wrongfully arrested at some stage. But I mean, you look at that video from the other day. He said, "Oh, but Chuck had his hands in the pockets, but Chuck didn't get arrested because he's a white man." Well, the thing was that film was edited. Why is Chuck sitting in the car watching Omaha being arrested? What did
Eating a burger.
Omaha do to get arrested? I mean,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I said, when we first came up here, I told him I like to see the gas station footage. I like to see the cops cam, and then the whole unedited video, and then really get a good idea of what exactly transpired. But that's probably
they're not going to bring 5. We know it's not retaliation for going to the cop shop.
Oh no, that's what they want us to think.
Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, it was such a bad bloody editing job that you knew exactly what was going on. But five units are not going to roll up to the gas station.
Yeah. And Joe Cool, I just want to thank you for being up here. You tried to keep him on task, and he was trying to listen to you, but he just got triggered. But thanks, Joe Cool, for at least attempting. Asian too. You guys were great trying to keep him on task. Didn't work quite that well, but we tried. Lavender, is it working yet? Nope, not yet. Okay.
I'm just going to say I'm going to love you and leave you. I need some breakfast. So.
All right, Morgie, have some good breakfast for me.
Thank you. All right, what would you like?
Those sound good.
Okay, toast apricot jam, some coffee, and cereal.
Well, that works.
Okay, it's on. See ya.
All right.
Bye, Morgan.
So what'd you think of this whole thing, Josiah?
Well, I came into it really late. I'm glad that Joe and Asian were on the panel because they are voices of reason as far as Omaha goes, and they will, support him and challenge him at the same time, and he needs that. Mm-hmm. And Joe was, I only saw part of it, but Joe was right. Like, you can't begin a debate and then the minute that someone says something that you don't agree with is to, pull the race card or call someone a name. Omaha I watched him last night. He was out filming the police. And then I watched him in the car, and he was going on, and he couldn't even complete a sentence without bringing another thought into that sentence. And when he was at the gas station and he opened the door, he hit the pylon next to the gas tank and said that was because he was a black man. That's why that happened. It was like, what? No. Sad. But I mean, I'm glad he came up, and I'm glad that you gave him the opportunity to speak, and I wish I had seen more of it, and I will. I'll go back and rewatch it.
Like I said, it started out not so bad. I mean, Joe was up right in the first time, and, Joe was keeping him on point. When he'd get a little bit out, Joe was like, man, you need to answer these questions. And Asian and me, we were all trying to keep him on pace, and he did pretty good. But then when more people coming on, it got a little out of hand, and I think he felt, well, I'm sure he felt attacked. Unfortunately, and he's right. He's new. We can't expect him to act like a seasoned politician right away.
No,
that's just it's not. That's impossible for us to even think something like that. But he's going to have to get used to it. I mean, and quick. If he gets to 1,000 signatures, and if he does it, he's going to have to get used to it super fucking fast.
And that's why I brought up just 2 simple facts. When I said Robert's Rules of Order, I mean, that goes just for any meeting, basic meeting, even if you're in a business, they operate on Robert's Rules of Order. And anything like a city council or mayor, that they operate on that procedure because it's a parliamentarian type of, and then you vote. It's a voting procedure. I brought that up. And his voting record, I want to know if he's ever voted in his life. I'm sure he hasn't. But his voting record would be brought up immediately.
I wanted to know if he paid taxes. I mean, and these sound like silly questions, but these are legitimate questions. If he was to become mayor, let that wash over for a minute. Does that mean that every frauduler that comes to Omaha gets a pass to harass everybody all they want because he won't have them arrested?
Yeah,
I mean, every soft sit in the world has a pass because he won't have them arrested.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm interested to see what he would do when it comes to that. I mean,
now imagine this: you're a policeman who's been harassed by this guy. There's a few of them, right? And you get assigned to protect him. He's like, "Oh no, thank you. I don't want. I'm quitting." Nobody.
He's got to get Joe Cool as his campaign manager or something, or just to keep him up there with a squirt gun. Every time he gets out of hand, squirt him.
Sean, you know what he needs? When he's at the podium, and then this is just, being funny and ridiculous, but he needs a shock collar like you have for dogs.
He does.
So they won't bark.
He does.
Every time he says something, a shock. Like, Joe's back there pushing the button like,
yeah.
It is just unmitigated gall, stupidity, and rudeness. Let me talk. It's like, you know what? It sounds like a little boy having a tantrum.
Golden, you missed your new beau, Omaha. He was just up here.
I missed that. I heard him yelling at Katie. It's like, you don't talk to ladies that way. Hello?
Well, he did it. I was trying to give him a pass, but he did it. He was doing it one too many times. It's like, okay, that's enough.
Somebody pointed out he doesn't like women. He fears them.
Are you finally get your craft working, Lavender?
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking, yeah.
There she is.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I don't know.
Oh, wrong one.
Lavender, I was making the point that he probably hasn't paid his taxes. That would come up right away.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, look at that. In Omaha, there are more females than males, and the way he's treating. Also, what has to do is go and look on this panel and all of his videos, and you would see how he treats females. And look at that. There's more females than males in Omaha. He's fucked.
Well, not just him. It's all fraudsters that we see this with. Strong females they are scared of. As Elmo is scared to death of female cops.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who's got strength, it's like mid-year. It might even been before COVID. They're trying to go to a federal building, and here came out the lady commander of her guys. They're gone. So yeah, you can film from across the street. You're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm hoping somebody, for his own sake, talks him out of this.
Oh, no,
because
he's
the
never
brutal
going to get it.
reality is going to be so bad. Number one,
Yeah.
don't you have to have a number of people nominate you, even write you in?
You have to have 1,000.
No, he has to have 1,000
signatures.
signatures, and he has to pay him
From people in Omaha, though,
processing
right?
fee.
We can't write them in.
No,
Bro,
only Omaha resident.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to freaking foot it. Maybe go like what? Didn't what's his face do that too? Like went door to door. McCain, didn't he go door to door at first?
No, I think McCain was a known commodity.
No, but I thought I heard he went like door to door at one point.
That was different times, though. I mean,
maybe
he can walk up and
yeah.
say, "Hi, I'm John McCain. I'm a Marine. I was a POW." Okay, I'm voting for you.
But I honestly think things like this is a good way to get known. Like if he were to start kind of to start like some sort of panel for Omaha for the city, so people can come on and he can talk to the constituents and get real-time answers, especially during COVID. I mean, it'll be a good way to keep in track all the time. And because I mean, come on, let's be real. He's probably not going to, even if he does get the signatures, he's probably not going to be invited to the big debate they have.
All I would
You
do
know?
is roll out a big screen TV and run 30 minutes of his greatest hits on YouTube.
Yep. I
Let's
mean,
say, oh, and also, here's your friends. Here's Josh. He's in prison. Are you friends with Ian McGuire? You know, he's in prison. These are your friends. These are the people you associate with.
But there are young people who have run for city council, mayor,
oh yeah,
and they've won.
yeah,
And I mean, they're young,
Yeah, but they aren't
but they're intelligent.
YouTubers. They're not
Yes.
YouTubers like this guy.
they're they're people persons, and you
Well, and
have to be a
also,
people person.
younger people are notoriously
Genial.
non-voting. I mean, they can run
Yeah,
around protesting all they want, but come election day, they don't get off their couch.
that's true. It's a good point.
I think we have more people vote this year because young people were home with their parents and they hammered into their head vote.
Maybe we can get Golden to come up here. We can get her unique view on this whole situation.
Lavender, what do you think? You've said nothing. We've talked over you. Sorry. Sorry, Kenny.
I just think it was worthless. He can't answer a question without getting mad.
Yeah.
He's got to interrupt everybody, but you can't interrupt him. How dare he yell at Kenny when it's his fucking panel?
Exactly.
If
That's why I
Kenny
typed
wants
it
to
there.
interrupt him, he can. Shut the fuck up, you know?
I typed in all caps in the chat. It's not your channel.
Right. And I did the same thing. It's Kenny's panel.
You don't like it, leave. And he did more than once. Oh, my phone didn't work. No, it
Yeah,
worked fine
bullshit.
until you. It's
Well,
just
no,
like,
he has issues like that. Even when we're having
Yeah,
good
he's got
yeah,
conversations,
he's got
he drops.
issues, all right.
Yeah.
Number one issue is the boy just ain't that smart. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but he got this idea. Well, you know, I don't hate the cops. Yes, you do. I'm not a racist. Yes, you are. You've proven
And
it.
not this, I'm not trying to be mean here, but he isn't that intellectual and he does have problems. That's going to come out in a campaign.
And as
Yeah.
the father of somebody who has ADHD, you know, but she manages hers, you wouldn't know it. She's got her medication. She has managed it for 15 years now and graduated 3.85 magna cum laude. So you can't use it as a crutch. But I know somebody I chat with who has autism, and it's a convenient thing. You know, anytime you disagree with, well, I got autism, you know, it's like, no, you're just an asshole anyway, regardless. And that's what
What's
he
going on,
is.
Gary?
He's
Howdy. My lab.
Hi, Gary.
Just show him crawling around in fatigues with hands in his pockets. There you go.
Did you like my little dig I asked him after you're defeated?
Yeah.
Like in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst election I've seen in my lifetime as far as over instantly.
Can I change the subject, please?
Mama J.
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
I'm here. How you doing?
Hi,
Yeah,
dear.
you know. How are you feeling?
You feeling
Well,
better?
I
Mama
was
J,
feeling
are we gonna go
better.
for another ride?
We're going for a ride right now, but not gonna be able to film it because it's gonna be too dark.
Oh,
We're on a mission from God, literally.
Are you going to get ice cream?
No, we're going to go get supplies for 2 kittens that some fucking moron decided to dump off at my farm. Just because it's a goddamn farm doesn't mean we need everybody to dump off their fucking kittens.
Well, Papa
So don't
J
get me
did
wrong.
say he wanted a rat dog, so they
Well,
brought
tell
the
us how you really
cats.
feel.
He needs a rat dog. We have cats for rats. I have 10 cats already.
So
Get one to
this is an
Omaha.
interesting. I'm sorry. I want to get back on topic here. I'm focused on this one. This is what we're going to talk about. So I'm not going to change the subject. Sorry, Mr. J. That does suck.
That's all right.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. All right. So it's looking like Sancho posted this. So the median house or condo value has gone up a lot from 2000. and now in 2015 it was 157,000. So it's not a very. So there's a lot of high rent stuff up there. So and which is more likely why it's still
Relatively,
Republican.
yes.
And that's why it's so Republican. He's going on this platform against the police. He's going in this platform to legalize marijuana, and
Which he can't
he's
do.
going to have an issue. Well, no, I was looking into it, and cities can do it, but they're going to run into issues from the state and the federal, who will probably crack down on it. But they technically could do it.
And lose all your funding.
Yeah, more likely. But yeah, they could do it, but
Well,
it's an uphill battle.
he can't run. Nebraska Revised Statute 29112 states that nobody that has been convicted of a felony cannot be on a jury or have an office with honor, trust, and policy.
Well, see, he doesn't have any honor and trust, so there you go. He's capable.
Right. So he can't, according to their own statutes, he cannot be in office.
Statutes ain't laws. That's what they'll tell you.
A statute is a law. That's exactly what it is.
You want to know something else? I don't know if anybody mentioned this, but I held my breath and actually had to shut down the channel because I just want to strangle him. Even if he did, by some fucking miracle, get into office, he can't just change policy. It's still got to be the city council. Still got to vote on stuff.
Yeah. He seems to be under the impression he's just going to go in there and write shit down and be like, this is going to happen.
What I get. I get the impression that he thinks he's just going to go in there and change the world. It doesn't work like that.
Well, and cities usually have recall elections. How fast do you think he can get recalled?
And another thing, in a city that large, I'm sure their chief of police is an elected official, not an appointed official.
And he knows who Floyd is.
Yes.
They all know. And you
How
gonna make
big
that
is
union mad?
how big is the
I'll Google it.
I think Omaha's like 250,000 at the most.
The local police force, not
Too big
including
for-
the sheriff's office or
according to Floyd, it's
troopers?
too big.
Well, yeah.
He was getting on a 3% raise per year for the mayor is not that extraordinary. That's low for a lot of politicians. And 100,000 for a mayor of a semi-large city, that's not that
2.5
bad
here.
either.
It's 2.5 here. Why are we all quiet? Are we waiting for Josiah to Google?
I'm trying to find out if he can run for mayor as a felon.
No, the only running he can do is from cops.
Lab, did you get my email?
Yes, I did.
Did you look? Did you see it?
I don't know if I can watch that. I cannot stand that man.
I know I can't either.
Who's that?
James Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh, there I've got. Yeah, it's.
I seen it and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can look at this.
All right, so here's the thing. I think
the main reason I sent it was because at the end of it, the cop's name is Gary.
All right, so he might be confused because in Nebraska, if you're convicted, your voting rights are restored 2 full years after completing all of the terms of your sentence, whether it includes incarceration without parole, incarceration with parole, probation, or any combination of sentence. He might be confused because he can vote, meaning he can run. I'm assuming that's what he's, without even really looking up, that's what I'm thinking is what he's going off of.
I bet he doesn't vote.
Apparently
That's
not.
public record. If somebody voted out who they voted for, but they, and that would be something his opponent would say, you want to change policy, but you won't even vote. You just want to walk in and be the mayor. That's like me walking into IBM. I want to be the CEO. No, I don't feel like starting as an entry level. I want to be the CEO. Is that open?
It looks like crime has really gone down too. 2018 was 559.92.
You ever driven to Nebraska?
Well, it was pretty high before.
Corn?
Have you ever driven there?
Nope, I can't say I have.
You can sleep and hold the wheel straight for 4 hours, and you will not have missed anything.
Wow.
It is flat. No rolling hill. I always got like some rolling hills. As soon as you hit Nebraska, nothing's going on for a long time.
Sancho was serious about going in deep on this
Well,
research, huh?
He's going deep, and he's probably going
Yep.
to do a show on it and everything. And I bet you it's going to be
Yeah.
freaking pretty good.
Omaha,
Yeah, well, you know, if he wants to run, you know, this is the type of stuff he's going to have to deal with. I mean,
Absolutely.
what shows, you know, I mean, and he needs to know these. These are the type of stats he needs to know. Not
And
only
some
that,
of those.
he needs to. He also, I would suggest maybe waiting a few years, taking some public speaking courses, maybe some anger management. Yeah, thank you, anger management. And again,
Civics.
starting at city council. I mean, I know Joe Cool doesn't agree that he should start at city council, but I think he should. I think he needs the
I think so
experience.
too.
Become a volunteer. Let people see you in the community doing
There you
positive
go.
things, not
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is not activism. This is me getting on YouTube, running, yelling tyrant.
Right.
Yeah.
Activism.
Change the direction of his YouTube channel. Let that
What?
show. Get rid of all the videos that are negative and restart it and rebrand himself on YouTube. And I think, I mean, of course, you can't get rid of all the crap that's already on YouTube. It's, you know, someone's gonna, you know, they're gonna find some negative crap on you. But at least you can say, well, yeah, at one point I was, but I changed my ways, and you know, you can go from there. And you know,
Yeah, because I would say, hey, here's you and Josh. You know what Josh is doing? Josh is in prison.
yeah,
That's your buddy.
Lavender.
Yes.
Omaha City, the city of Omaha has 902 sworn police officers. That was in 2019.
That's just the police department. That's not the sheriff's office, or is
Well,
that
I don't know. Well, this is
combined?
going. It's sheriff. Yeah, it goes a sheriff and that. Or the sheriff is talking, so I don't know if it's a combined force or not. I'm just reading a statistic because I can't. You have to go through all these hoops and whistles to get into any of the deep facts.
Yeah.
You know, but it's I don't know. So the sheriff department, but that's 902. I mean, I don't know what the population of Omaha is though.
It's
It's
like 250.
almost.
Most.
that's true, Cheryl. You have a good point. He needs anger management before he can rebrand himself. This is true.
It was.
And I think would be. I really think would be in his best interest. I'm sorry, Lavender.
No.
I really think it'll be in his best interest to do all this. I mean, not you know, even if he doesn't end up running, I think it could just help him as a person.
The
Oh, definitely.
population of Omaha,
Rage,
Nebraska
man.
is 835,000.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not a whole lot of police then for that many people.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
That's the
I
problem
live
San
in a
Francisco
community.
has.
I live in a community that we have. I live in a borough, but then there are 5 townships surrounding it, and there are in my borough, which only has a population of like a little over 2,000, like 2,200 people. We have 11 police officers.
What's up, Bird?
And you look at San Francisco, which has a notoriously small police force, and that's why they've given up.
Dun dun dun. Yep.
They just won't bust anybody for anything there.
The
Smash and
entire-
grab crime, that's allowed.
Well, they have almost 1 million people just in Omaha. My whole parish, which is a county, only has 235,000 people. And our sheriff's office, this doesn't include the city municipalities or the state troopers. Just our sheriff's office is over 800 employees.
Wow. Right. So,
And
Bird, what's up, man?
Chilling, brother. Just figured I'd jump in. I figured join in on your guys' discussion and see how things were working with you.
Things are going all right. Omaha was on here for a while. He got a little heated. Things got a little heated. He got a little upset, and he started disrespecting women. And we kind of like he's gone now. I told him I gave him one warning. I said, "This is your last warning." He decided to quit. So there you go.
Man, you think that with as many people from your side that probably helped with small or minor donations to help his freedom, like you think you'd be a little nicer?
He said he's not
he
going to
wasn't
accept
getting anything
donations.
from us.
He started out
Turn
all
up.
right. He started out all right, but then things went downhill from there. But it's surprised. He surprised me when he was first in here. We were trying to talk to him about, because he has this goal of trying to run for mayor. I don't know if you saw his video.
Yeah, did you guys hear? Did you guys hear that Bones is actually going to be running against him? That's
what we heard. Yeah,
yeah,
we heard that
yeah.
too.
Well, I wanted to announce that his campaign's officially starting. I will be managing the Bones campaign.
Shit.
We will have Sancho moderating the discussion for the arguments for each candidacy, and we will see what Bones can bring to the table versus what Omaha can bring to the table. And I think you'll have a pleasant surprise when you find that my candidate is much stronger.
Well, even just a little bit. He was on here trying to debate him. Yeah, you could tell. He's gonna mop the floor with him.
Well, see, the great thing about Kevin is that Kevin's got a campaign manager that is ultimately linked, and we got investors. So relax, enjoy the campaign. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I would really have liked
Interesting.
to know what was going on with Rocky.
Yeah, you didn't get a chance to. Maybe I'll email him, find out what's going on with that. But I don't know either. Something. Apparently, it was something in Omaha's chat when he went up or when he live earlier. It was the funniest thing. And now, because I went in there this morning and he was talking about how he's going to run for mayor, and then he decided to take a trip. So I'm going to go down and take a trip and talk about these tickets I got. And he was in the car just fucking raging. You're getting in my way, people, fuck you, and these motherfucking cops. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna run for mayor, maybe not say this type of shit and leave it online. It's stupid.
Stop filming.
Yeah, seriously.
Become a ghost.
He has no idea all the stuff everybody's going to dig up on him. None whatsoever.
No, he's just too worried about defunding the police and legalizing weed.
In 5 minutes on this panel, everybody pulled up more information on him. And that's what, 10 people?
Well, and that's how quick it happens, right? Like when you gain someone's attention, that's how quick. Like if you don't think that people haven't ran me, dude, you're highly mistaken.
Right.
And Katie was throwing words at him he doesn't even know the definition of.
Yeah. Oh, Katie should run. She was running him.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
you could tell he didn't know the definition of the word by the answer.
Oh, man. But that's the thing. You could really tell the difference way he answered women when he would answer a guy. He would ask a question. He treated
she didn't
Katie
even get to
completely
speak.
differently. Huh?
She didn't get to speak before he jumped down her throat.
Oh, I know. She really did.
She was like, "So
all
I
of a
have,"
sudden.
and he just attacked.
Yeah, he did. It was ridiculous.
Well, how dare you question it?
Well, that was the whole idea. He was supposed to be being questioned, and
because we're white people,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of showed up.
It was a racist thing this time.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you asking that about Omaha?
Oh man,
this is Omaha, man. This is the guy that thought King Kong was a racist movie. I mean, come on.
Jeez, oh my God, yes, I remember.
I kid you. Oh we had a serious discussion about this.
He's serious.
Dead serious.
Oh man.
It's pretty
that's too funny. That's too funny.
Right. So I don't think you guys are gonna have much of a. You can probably just have milk and cookies and win this freaking election.
Well, there you go. Hand out buttons.
And the incumbent mayor might have something to say about it.
Yeah, that's true. I was just thinking that she's probably the only one that's going to give.
They might like her.
Yeah.
Oh, the white lady.
Well, it sounds like she's doing her job okay. And she actually started out low and came up high.
What?
Well, what? First of all, what's he going to run as? Independent?
Would you
what
book
he said.
him?
No, Bones. He's going to run as independent.
Oh yeah. Bones is definitely running independent, but we figured that we're running independent on a strong Democratic platform. That way we can compete against the current mayor.
We're not Omaha cop block.
Well, how are you guys gonna like? You guys going on the Democratic
No,
platform?
no. Well, the reason we're going to use the Democratic platform is so we can steal all of Omaha's votes, right? So you know what I mean. So that would be the whole goal, is that we just overtake that entire candidacy. They feel like they got a second choice for Democrat, even though we're just going to go full Republican.
Oh, you have to do that in Omaha because they're strong red.
Dude, welcome to modern day politics. You know, like
Right?
I'll run as an independent, take the Democratic vote, and then turn it into a Republican candidacy.
Absolutely.
Well,
welcome to America.
You know, people do that all the time. Back in 1980 and in 84 also, not as much in 84 because Reagan won. By 10 a.m., Reagan was already president that day. You know, when they used to put the votes on TV early rather than wait till the evening. But
Well, I mean, look at Trump ran as a Republican, and he's really a Democrat.
Yes.
Really, he is.
Yeah, he hates Republicans.
He's an old style Democrat compared to what they have right now.
Well, I mean, he did sign off on red flag laws, so I'm kind of assuming he doesn't care much for the Second Amendment.
Yeah. But you know, back when Reagan ran, he got a big push from the moral majority with Falwell. Guess who Reagan didn't have the time of day for? Falwell. After that,
Yep.
he used them. He got the vote, and he just ignored them.
He did, though. You're right.
And even to a lesser degree, when W ran the second time, the whole gay marriage thing came up, and of course, as you know, born again Baptist, he's most likely against it. But you know, he even said so. But once he became president, it never came up again. He didn't care. Thank you for voting for me. Now I've got a war to run. I got more important things to do. You worry about who gets married here.
I think a good question to be put to Omaha is, since he's a constitutionalist, how many amendments are there to the Constitution? He wouldn't even know.
And do you understand the 10th Amendment? Because they never remember that one. That's the one they never know.
Ask him. Well, no. See, the thing was, ask him to name one amendment that's not in the first 5.
10th Amendment.
Yeah. Well, he knows the 5th. They know their 4th, their 5th.
That's what I said. That's not in the first 5. Tell me something that's not in the
No,
first 5
dude,
amendments.
you guys are totally mean, dude. You need to quit
And
picking
what was
on
the
Omaha.
last amendment to the Constitution ever?
Man, vicious.
I believe it was giving 18 the right to vote.
Oh, man.
Well,
No,
I think you guys are overlooking the most important constitution of them all. And that's the 14th Amendment, equal protection under the law.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's why we're not really a country or a corporation now, you know.
Well, that's what takes that whole Brian Sessions trip to Cade's house and turns it into a criminal act.
Absolutely.
Well, at least he hasn't gone Mormonish yet. That'd be his next one.
Yeah, he's suing me. I don't know if you guys heard, but
he's suing you.
Yeah, because of the interview that I released of him the other day. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Who's suing you?
Okay. I'll give. Let me go ahead and give you a link, dude.
Yeah,
So
give me a link.
I just set Mr. Sessions up with a beautiful interview. This interview is called "Interviewing the New England Epstein Boys." There's a link in private chat if you want to play it, man. I'm happy to share it with you.
All right, cool.
This video was produced and created by Sancho's therapist and given to me to premiere on my channel.
Oh, wow,
Sancho's therapist.
Yeah, he's a pimp, dude. He's an awesome guy.
He'll need therapy after that.
Yeah. So Mr. Sessions doesn't like it. I think his biggest complaint was that he had some particular interesting words about his mother at the end, and he didn't like the clip that I chose, and then claimed that I edited it. But reassured that the only thing that I edited in that clip was the repeat for the ending of the video. Outside of that, it's just the full-on clip. So enjoy.
Is this on
public? Yeah, no expectation of privacy.
Bird? Is this on Citizen Slave?
Nope, Citizen Slave's dead. That channel is now called Bird.
Okay. Because I don't know. I'm subscribed to you, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's because I changed my name to Bird, and like everybody was so upset about the Citizen Slave thing. But yeah, enjoy this video, dude. I hope you guys enjoy Brian's words hurting him as much as they hurt everybody else.
All right, here we go.
Fucking game's on now, motherfucker.
The New England Epstein Boys interview.
Don't you hate pedophiles?
I do hate pedophiles.
Yeah, with a passion.
Absolutely. I hate pedophiles, especially when they are the pedophile and they're continuing to talk about, someone talk about.
Seems like there's a lot of pedophiles on YouTube.
I know there are a lot of pedophiles on YouTube.
Starring Brian Sessions, News New England.
AKA Al Toucher Kiddo. I just, I don't want to point out you haven't answered the question. If it was your daughter that was molested.
What conversations have we had off here about
You and I have had many, many conversations off here.
You willing to pass a polygraph?
Sure, absolutely.
If you fail your polygraph, will you shut your channel down and give me the rights?
Do you actually think anybody's stupid enough to take a polygraph these days?
Because you're a liar.
Brian Sessions refuses to answer any questions regarding his pedophilia. However, he makes these statements.
I've told him through the past several months I didn't want to answer him. And the reason was I knew he was not going to like my answer. But he had to hear it. He couldn't just let well enough be. He had to hear what I had to think.
Brian, you
And
hit
that's
below the belt.
3 times,
About his mother.
Shelley. 3 times, Shelley. I said I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to answer the question 3 times.
The question about the 12-year-old?
I used to look at women with these young babies and think to myself, I wonder if she's still breastfeeding.
I know.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes. Oh, baby. Because I like cream in my coffee, baby.
The Epstein boys are a new name for pedophiles.
These new kids are into titty fucking.
No,
Yeah.
they're looking to nurse.
I
They won't.
all
they-
these
they-
little kids,
Yeah.
like
Mama,
in the neighboring
Why
town.
don't you have both, the best of both worlds, the dad and the kid?
That's gross.
Hundreds of YouTube content creators speak out.
Are
No,
you a
he said
pedophile?
no.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
not.
I am.
Are you?
I love fucking
Drop 'em,
kids.
drop 'em.
Are you?
I love fucking
Drop 'em,
kids.
drop 'em.
Now listen close, as it appears we may be hearing a conversation about child abduction.
What do you think? What do you think Bird would do if I showed up at his house?
What's Bird's real name?
I don't know. So if I don't know where he lives, there's no knowing willful intention, and there's no intent of me showing up there.
But I think, yeah, go to Polly's. Well, I was going to tell you to go pick up. Who can you take with you, though?
I don't know anybody. Maybe Rolando Bass. I could take a train to Baltimore. He could pick me up, and then me and Rolando could drive by freaking Paulie's house and beat the horn and hang out and chill, and we could talk about the license plates. And
I got a map on there. I can check it out. Just give me a second.
if I see my PayPal get about, I'm not being a douchebag, $400, I will do it right now. I'll be there by morning.
How much?
If I can see my PayPal hit $400, I might do it. Well, not might. I guess at that point I would have to do it, right?
Wow.
Yeah, you would.
Hang on. I mean, I shouldn't do that to the viewers. Viewers, I don't really want to do that to you. We're gonna have to get the bail money set up for me to do something like that, right?
No, just stay there.
True.
We didn't say we'd get you out.
Hey, fucking the second time. Hey, second time go around, it's gonna be almost it's gonna be a charm, right?
Yeah, I mean, a good standoff.
Six Bangers in Connecticut.
Six Bangers in Connecticut?
Yeah. They'll help you.
There you go. Go find Six Banger.
Yeah.
150 miles? 200 miles?
Yeah. But he needs to ride back.
Did he really fall asleep on stream?
yeah, that was on Anarchic Chicks stream there. Like he was passing out while I was trying to ask him questions. But I think you're going to particularly like these sound bites that we were able to deliver you.
And so far, this is pretty good. I love the music. The music just makes it more disturbing. Great choice for music. Just great. It just makes it so much more disturbing.
Oh.
Bird to pussy. Bird to pussy. Bird to bird. Hey, White, you have to remember 10-year-olds know how to use these computers better than us.
You have to be late.
All I can say, it's a damn good thing they didn't see us after I cut the feed off, because then they would have probably freaking turned us in.
I'm a monster.
I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off, you know. Because Tenth Man's trying his damnedest to make a big deal out of it.
All right, why am I a monster?
I know I heard, what's his name there? God, I think about him so little, I can't even think of his name half the time. Oh, Bird. I know Bird was saying he was doing shit tonight, so I probably Bird throwing these people over here.
No, I don't know these people. Now, who is Bird?
Oh, he's just some asshole. He's not even talking about the fight, you know, accusing people of doing stuff that they didn't do and just being an ignorant cocksucker. And I don't know. I don't know if he's got a wife or not, but he's got a little girl that. He's got a little girl that. He's got a little girl that.
He's back again. I have a serious drinking problem.
I didn't see that. Where was that?
Last post in the chat, you said I have a serious drinking problem.
Oh, I can't see it. If you see it, be in it. You know who that had to have been? Had to have actually been Bird, because I had Bird being and I wouldn't have seen him. So
How far will Brian Sessions really go?
all right, do you think that I had anything to do with my mother's death? Yes, I was a teenager, and it gave me, I had a nervous stomach, and a nervous stomach, and a nervous stomach.
Jesus.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes and no. That was
It
really
was
fucking
rather disturbing.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you guys will enjoy the next episode, which will be airing tomorrow on the Bird and Bone Show on 10th Man's channel.
I'll have to check that out. So are you still planning on calling or doing the interview with his, well, you were going to ask his in-mom for interview, or are you not doing that anymore?
So yeah, my plan is to actually call her live and to see if she won't give us some answers to some very tough questions.
Okay, and that's going to be tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, that's going to be Saturday night on the Bird and Bone Show on the 10th Man channel.
So why'd you guys move? What happened? Sancho booted you guys? That's fucked up.
No. Sancho didn't boot us. In fact, I'm sure that at some point we'll be back over at Sancho's to do it, as he was the first one to air it. So I think, in fact, actually, Ken, we probably even pop over here at some point if you want us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And wherever we go, our whole plan is just to bring in a little bit of money to whatever show we're at, and it's kind of a way for us to give back to the shows that we like watching.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to. I like to have, like, every month I'll have like a subscriber takeover. So, and for you guys, man, you guys just do awesome content anyway. So
right on.
I enjoy your guys' shows.
Yeah,
you guys have got chemistry. You guys got great chemistry together.
Well, yeah, I think Bones is the real star. We just got to bring him out of his shell a little.
So is he going to be talking about his platform a little bit? Or you guys?
So I think right now this is his platform. As far as that goes, I think as far as Bones's channel goes, he's kind of been working his way into making small videos, and now he's getting into trying to edit some more complex stuff. So we'll see his progression as it happens. But imagine being back at the beginning of your video editing skills, and then having to kind of start from scratch, and that's kind of where he's at right now. And I think as he progresses, he's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, I still gotta get better at video editing. I suck at it, so I'm right with him. I feel it.
I found a couple of programs to be pretty easy to use. The more user friendly, the better.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm still currently doing editing videos on my phone. I'm gonna switch this month. I'm switching to my laptop. I'm fucking trying to figure out which program to have. Some people are telling me I should just freaking fuck it, bite the bullet, and go with Abode. But I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Did you buy an Apple?
No, hell no.
You know what?
Either that, I'm either go that way or Filmora.
Did anyone catch anything from the Mike Malloy show today?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, the reason I was bringing it up is we had NJ Diver up there today, and sounds like he's in the process of making a recovery.
Yeah.
So it should be a couple of days before he says
was on
he's
here.
backing out.
Yeah, he made an
Awesome.
appearance
So you guys are
Happy to have him back.
It was
I'm
really
late.
cool to see him.
Awesome, cool. Well, everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, definitely, it was awesome, and I'm glad he's doing so much better. Miss having him on the panels, man. He's always brings so much to them.
He's our Google guy.
Well, he brings
He's
facts.
awesome.
It's not emotions, it's facts.
Absolutely. He's not afraid to tell them when they're wrong.
As a great philosopher once said, emotion is the true enemy of logic in all discussions.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's what our boy Floyd's going to have to learn. So as soon as you go out there, you're dead.
Yep, absolutely. For sure.
I think that's what they do to Trump. They just get Trump all wound up. It's like, I bet I can make him get worse. I can trigger him.
All right, guys, I'm going to call this one. It's been a lot of fun, though.
You still doing Saturdays or have you given those up?
No, I'm doing Sunday.
Sunday.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem. Want to give everyone a chance to last minute. Josiah, you got anything last minute to say?
No, I'm glad that I'm glad that I caught the end of this panel at least, and it's nice to see everybody here. Lavender, I hope you're doing better, and thank you, everyone.
Sean?
Glad to see that some of the more moderate voices at Fox News are starting to go against the extreme, such as Tucker Carlson asking that lawyer, "Hey, do you have anything?" And she doesn't. All she does is go on Fox Business and trash him. But their main news people, Brett Baer, Martha McCallum, Brett Hume, and the like, and Cavuto, they haven't lockstep one time, and they were the first ones to call it for Biden. So of course now Trump's mad at him, and that can only be good.
Yeah. Bird, you got anything?
Yeah, just keep up the good work, bro, and keep building those bridges where they need to be built and burn the ones that don't have a right to passage. You're doing a great job.
You keep up too. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, it's Bird now instead of Citizen Slave. So if they just put in Bird, they should find it.
You know, what's funny is you can type in Liberty Bird at this point, Citizen Slave or Bird, and you're going to find me somehow.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I think the easiest way to find me, though, is just type in Liberty Bird, and it'll probably pop up with that Bird page I got.
And then him and Bones are going to be on 10th Man tomorrow night. So make sure you guys check that out. Should be a good show.
Yeah, I think that airs around 9 o'clock Eastern.
All right, 9 Eastern. All right. Gary, you got anything last minute, sir?
Oh, not a whole lot. I just want to appreciate being here, and next time maybe send me a notification.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't send them out personally, one at a time like the mail system.
Personalized, engraved.
I just check like every 2-3 hours, see if he's going to be on or if he's on now.
See, do it. Sean does. That works.
And Lab, I hope you do get to feeling better.
Thank you, Josiah. Thank you, everybody in chat. I hope I feel better soon too.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you feel better.
And if Tim can still hear us, wonderful job yesterday, Tim.
Yep. All right, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe to Taco too. He plays video games. He's pretty good at them, except when he rage quits. But that's always funny to watch too. So if you enjoy rage quitting, check out Taco. All right, guys. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. Make sure you check out tomorrow. There should be a video, and also Sunday. It's going to be the big Bigfoot and other odd shit stream. So it should be.
Oh, God, we're doing Bigfoot
and all this other odd shit. So it should be a lot of fun. And Noli D is going to have some videos. Noli D has some videos to share with us. So we'll see. Should be fun. All right, guys. Have a good one, man.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Kenny.
Bye, Lab.
Bye, Lab.